Hello, noble ones. Hello, noble ones. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me just disable the intro so that I don't just start it by mistake, which is what I do every single time, every single stream. Hello, welcome to this birthday stream. We've got a birthday boy here, meaning this, of course, and me. But here we are. Here we are. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining the stream. I really appreciate you coming here to spend some time with me, hearing me scream Nolan 50 times and lose my mind. That's what's going to happen. So, of course, one of the topics today is going to be Nolan. But apart from that, we'll have a few other topics, and then I'm gonna play. Today I'm gonna play. Oh, I'm gonna play today. I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't care if that's like tactically the best. I just play. I just play. Thank you so much for all the happy birthday. I really appreciate that. Can't handle these says Nolan. Absolutely. This music reminds me of a game. Which one? Golden Axe, my friend. Golden Axe. Yeah. How old are you? I think most of you know, but guess. If you don't know, guess. 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 Nolan. I'm Nolan years old. That's what I am. Oh gosh, I'm really happy to have you here. And we're going to have a good time. I've got a Fanta. It's a special day. Got a Fanta. I've got chocolate as well because, you know, since moving to the United States of America, I've been like conscious, a little mindful of the amount of sugar that I consume. But today, I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't care. I'm going to have all the chocolate I want. And that's what's going to happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Hello, everyone on Twitch as well. Good to see you. Metatron, the messenger comes from the okay, fantastic. Streaming from Nolan. Nolan. There's a bunch of Nolan. Man, this Nolan thing. This Nolan thing is never gonna end, is it? Never gonna end. It's never gonna end. I think a lot of people know my age because you're guessing it. A lot of people know my age. Thank you so much, Tom. Happy birthday and all the best to the internet's favorite super hyper polyglot. Oh no. Oh no. I know what you're doing. Tom the Welsh 3530. I know what you're doing. Anyways, yes, I am 44 years young today. And so there's that. But it's I'm gonna play like a maniac regardless. But before we jump into playing, I want to re-chat a little bit. So let me see. At the moment, we've got, yeah, everything seems to be working because earlier on I was having some trouble with the internet. And everything seems to be working. The chat is working on YouTube, chat is working on Twitch, and I don't see anyone on Rumble as of now. So if you are on Rumble, you're watching this, just to make sure that it's working, feel free to just write Nolan in chat. That's going to be what we say, by the way, to just test. So there is that. Happy birthday from Greece. Thank you so much, Inarvan. I really appreciate that. Happy birthday, Metatron. Thank you, Polo Boy 215. So yeah. Thank you so much. Hadi loves games. Appreciate that. You were saying you had your first boy at age 44. You're a brave man. Well, you know what? You gotta find the right person, and then I guess it took some time. Here's where it is. Yes, happy birthday from Serbia. Thank you, Inquisitor179. I kind of like Inquisitor. You know what? I might actually create a new tier on Patreon and call it Inquisitors. Because I have a feeling like we're going to need to step up our game in these days with the nonsense that we have to deal with. So you might have inspired a new tier name for Patreon. I might do that. Tier Inquisitor. You know, just to make people, because people already say I'm a lunatic extremist anyway, so might as well. Inquisitor! Crushing that Megadeth t-shirt, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. From Estonia, thank you, Obsidious, appreciate that. I think we're going to have a good stream today. Talking about that, do you hear me crystal clear? And how about we test, you know, we always do our microphone test to make sure that I'm not clipping the mic, which we have to, because for an Italian, clipping the mic is the default. I have to change settings in order not to clip the mic. It's the other way around. I'm not like you, all of you. You're like, oh, I clip the mic if I don't set it right. Now, for me, I won't clip the mic. It's the other way around. Anyways, so let's test it. Let's test it. Let's test the mic, and let's see if it works. You ready? As usual, I'm gonna do it with something completely non-controversial. Am I right? So let's do it in 3, 2, 1. I can't breathe. Justice for Henry Nowak. Justice for Henry Nowak. That's how I'm gonna test the mic. That's how I'm gonna test the mic. By the way, full video on that coming soon. And I'm going hard on Starmer the Traitor. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Happy birthday, Lord Metatron from Australia. Thank you so much, Zane. What time is it over there? And Makarev, good friend of the channel at this point. You're always doing the streams, being very generous. Happy birthday. We'll react to the librarian's reply. Of course, absolutely, but not live. Because here's the thing. I've already watched a little bit of the Lady of the Library, I think you're talking about. I really appreciated her video. She made a video response to my video response to her video. So in other words, the next one is going to be, and I will title it, I will write it, Reacception. Anyways, I watched about maybe half of it, and she was very respectful. Lady of the Library was very respectful, only attacked the argument. She told her audience not to attack. She said she actually liked the content. She appreciated that I was nice to her as well. And that's nice for a change, because it usually doesn't happen when left-wing creators make videos about me. It's usually a hit piece full of twisted lies, but she was nice. So I want to say she's one of the good ones at this point. It's the second time, in fact, it ever happens. Compare her respectful, and I really appreciate that, her respectful response. Compare it to the likes of Freda, Professor Dave, and that kind of stuff with the lies and the ad hominem attacks and all that kind of stuff. That's how it's done. Okay? That's the kind of left-winger that I have zero problems with. Now, she does say BCE, which annoys me profusely. And CE, you will never find me dead saying BCE, CE. But hey, it's her freedom, as much as it is my freedom to be annoyed by it. And she does use the heteronormative this and the white voice of power that. It's still what it is. But at least I can see she's a decent human being. And we just have different ideas on politics. And so I appreciate her. And I wish her all the best of luck and maximum success for all of her endeavors and a lot of happiness in her life. This is just how it is. And then hopefully this will open a dialogue that is based on mutual respect, which again, it's a very rare sight. Of course, I always like being cheeky, but in general, just to be honest, it's a rare sight these days when people have different opinions to manage to keep it respectful. And I think that we can it's good for me. I want to continue the reaction sort of dialogue, if you will, because I think it can give a good example on how it's done, without having to twist, straw-manning everything. So yeah, no, I really appreciate a video. The reason why I'm not reacting to it live is because there is sources involved. And so doing a live reaction, it's either I'm going to have to pause and say, guys, stop. And I have to go and look up the text, then cross-reference it with the ancient Greek. Then I'm going to send a text to the professor that helps me out in the team to make, I can't do that live. So I think it's going to be a lot more of an in-depth and worthwhile video if I do it offline, which I will. Anyways, she's a lovely lady, so don't go attack her. She doesn't deserve it. Attack a Sabaiga. We need to be able to differentiate, guys. So anyways, happy birthday from one of the few sane Californians. Ooh, goodness gracious, geek. Yeah, I mean, thank you for that. Appreciate it. So good to have you here. As I said, thank you to Polo Boy. And then, let me see. Dov'è il parco? I'm learning Italian. That's lovely, Eduardo. Thank you for studying my language. You don't actually have to write dove è. You can write D-O-V apostrophe E with an accent. That's how every Italian would write it. Dov'è? Dov'è il parco? Also parco with a C. But thank you, appreciate it. The sentence is correct in Italian anyways. And then we've got, thank you, Alex Foley. Happy birthday, brother, from a Viking to a Roman. Appreciate that, Nordic brother. I mean, people have been attacking you, and I don't care that I'm from the opposite side. I'm a Southern European, as Southern as it gets, in fact. If you go 15 meters further south, you end up in Africa, compared to where I'm from. But, bro, if it takes a Southern European, it takes a Southern European, because English academia is not supporting you. You know, if anything, they're saying you guys, for Vikings and whatnot, the Nordics, they're saying that you were not blonde, you were not all white, and you were Muslim. So you got me on your corner. I don't know what to tell you. You got me on your corner, my friend. Thank you, Makarif. Did you notice she said she doesn't think Elagabalus was trans? She did say that. She got points with me. She got points with me. But then kept referring to him with they, them pronouns. True, but then again, what the nut jobs, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt on that, and I'll say it on the video, because you can use they as a pronoun without the nonsense when you use an impersonal. Okay, so like for instance, if you're talking about I don't know, an entity. Okay, if you can use they, it's not grammatically incorrect. It's the they them nonsense is different. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt that that's what the way she meant it. Why? Because usually the nut jobs that say that Elagabalus was trans use she, her pronouns, not they, them. So that's why I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. So anyways, I appreciate that she said the fact that Elagabalus clearly wasn't, as I made an entirely dedicated video to it anyways. Thank you, Pevangelista. HBD, happy birthday. Ciao from New York, my friend. All the best to you and the family. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Amitianuka, member for 1 month, for the happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, my June brother. Thank you, Avarice. Oh, we're going to talk about the month of June. It's going to be one of the topics today, of course. It's going to be one of the topics. Am I in California? No, I'm not in California. I live in a red state. Da pensarci bene says 13462. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but thank you. I mean, I understand the Italian, of course, but we'll see. Thank you, Viking Gremlin, for gifting 2-tier subs on Twitch. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Kick Starmer out. Starmer should resign at this point, but he won't. He won't. But eventually will come to an end, and he has done so much damage for the people of British people that there is no way. Like this guy. But yeah, he has no dignity, he has no honor, he has nothing. And today, as I say, we'll talk about it a little bit, but on the video dedicated that I'll hopefully be able to post tomorrow, because I'm working on a Lego video as well. It's a lot of stuff lately, and I think on the Nowak video, the Henry Nowak video that I hopefully be able to post tomorrow, I'm gonna go really hard on Starmer, because I found some shit. I found some stuff, guys. And thank you, Captain Cooper, for sending 5 Metatron gift memberships. I really appreciate that. We do, goodness gracious, because I stopped streaming for a while when, later term of my wife's pregnancy and then the beginning of the babies and getting used to it, the members have gone down a lot, the numbers, and I do appreciate any membership. I really thank you for the support. Hey, Metatron, can we get a prayer in Latin? Believe it or not, if you write Metatron, prayer in Latin, you will find it already. It's already available on the channel. Something I made a very long time ago when I did a tutorial on a few prayers in Latin. I did it with ecclesiastical pronunciation, though, because, to be honest, it's the most appropriate and apt when you're doing Latin prayers. Because I've seen people doing tutorials on classical Latin, but I mean, not for Hail Mary. If you're reading the classics, absolutely. If you're reading Julius Caesar's De Bello Gallico, absolutely be my guest. I'm the first one to support classical Latin pronunciation or reconstructed, but for a Catholic prayer, I'd say go for ecclesiastical, mate. Tapio7764, thank you for the happy birthday and super chat. Are you Moroccan? I'm Sicilian. I'm not Moroccan. I'm not Moroccan. I'm Sicilian. Good evening. Thank you, Slotty Pot. Appreciate having you here. Also, my second channel, Metatron's Academy, I actually made a whole video dedicated to the Lord's Prayer, but in Old English, medieval English, Middle English. So like how they would have pronounced it, like medieval knights, how they would have. And of course, I dressed as a knight in full plate armor. I mean, what did you expect? Obviously, I did that. With poor Henry, I hope that video doesn't be taken down. I was careful, so I can't show any footage, of course, of any of the protests or the clashes with the police because, yeah, the video will be taken down. Like, I can't do it. Either demonetized or taken down. Usually that's what happens. Right now, I don't need the headphones. So I can't show any of that. I can only talk about it. But apart from that, I'll have to be selective because I'm more interested in pushing the message, to be honest, than showing everything. And then I'll just point people to where they can go and watch. It's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah. I think the one thing, there are a lot of things about the, and again, I won't speak about it too much because I have a dedicated video, and today's stream is going to be a little more lighthearted. And we're going to go into Nolan very soon. But one thing I wanted to say, one last thing, I was amazed by I didn't even know this up until the crime happened. So how are they pronounced? Sikh? Is that the religion? Right? Anyways, Sikh, I don't know how it's pronounced. Whatever the heck, Sikh, I don't know. So they have an exemption and they can carry swords because it's their religion and large daggers. That's insane. Like, what country does this? Sikh. Okay, thank you. Sikh. Thank you for helping me with the pronunciation. That's ridiculous. And now one of them stabbed a white boy for it. And he made a statement, Stammer made a statement, said, I'm not going to remove the exception. So, like, an English woman will be arrested if she carries pepper spray to defend herself in her own country. But these people get to go around with swords? You can carry swords in the UK only if you're a ethnic minority, specifically religious minority, that practices this religion called, like, Sikh. It's like is it Indian, Southeast Asian, Indonesian, whatever the heck it is, religion? I don't even know. And I don't even care, I want to be honest with you. That's insane. So a native Anglo-Saxon English person, or a British, regardless, doesn't have to be Anglo-Saxon, a British person, they can't carry anything for personal protection, but these people, they can say, oh, it's my religion, and Stammer is like, oh yeah, fine. Then one of them uses that ceremonial weapon to take out, oh, ever so happens, a white boy, and he still won't do anything about it. It's disgusting. It is. That's insane. It's either, no, it's really that simple, guys. Either every British citizen has to be a citizen, maybe, yeah, every British citizen is allowed to carry for personal protection, or no one is. You can't make it racial. You can't make it religious. So Christians can't carry to self-defense for it's it doesn't even, it's not even logical. It's not even logical, but here we are. Unbelievable. I want a sword exemption. Well, I can get, like, yeah, I would carry a 15th century longsword, is what I would carry. Funny thing is, I think in Texas you can. I think in Texas you can go around with a sword. Not that people won't look at you like you're weird. I mean, that's still going to happen, but I think legally. Because here where I am, of course, I can carry. Totally. Not a sword. You know what I'm talking about. I've watched at least a couple hundred videos of yours over the years. Happy birthday. Here is un po' di soldi. Grazie. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really appreciate. Happy to thank you for bearing with me, dealing with me for years. If you say for a couple of months, it probably means you've been watching me for a while. And man, back in the day, I would never get to the point, would I? I mean, I haven't cured my tangent disease, but I think I'm better. I think I'm doing better. I think I'm doing better, guys. You know what's crazy? Fanta here, as opposed to Fanta in Italy, not only it tastes different, but it also looks completely different. Like, literally, what on earth? If you're from Europe, you're gonna freak out now. Check this out, bro. It's orange. Like what? It's not this. That's another thing. It's not like this. It looks yellow in Europe, by the way. It looks yellow. Fanta looks yellow, not orange. It's orange. It's orange, which of course you might think, oh, but maybe Fanta in America looks orange because they put oranges in it. This thing hasn't seen the smell, the peel of an orange. 0%. Whereas there is actually in Italy, I think they're forced. If you call it like if you call it orange, I think you're forced by law to put like 4%, 5% actual orange juice. That's what they do in Italy. But here, this is a powder. This is a powder, guys. Yeah, to what's his name? To Kennedy. May he fix Kennedy Jr. May he fix my health condition coming from this. That's neon. That's neon orange. Unbelievable. Goodness gracious. It's orange in Australia too? Man. No, in Italy it's yellow. Like, I mean it. I'm going to show you because I'm all over the place. Fanta in Italia. Not in Italian. I know how to say it. It's the same thing. There we go. You ready, guys? This. Okay, this one here. This is what Fanta looks like in Italy. It's yellow because they don't put any powder in it. They don't put anything in it. And they do put some they do put some whatever the heck. Look, Italy has no dyes. You see, that's what it looks like. It's anyways. No dyes, and no one dies. That's you see, you always learn something new. It's a dice roll. It's funny because I remember when I made my video on Asmongold a while ago, which is generally speaking a good video, but I did say that sometimes when it comes to Asmongold steaks, they feel a bit like a dice roll. I take that back because I had a little bit of I looked at myself and I'm like, man, I'm a dice roll. I'm all over the place. I make absolute no sense. The reason why Asmongold is so successful is because his ideas really represent the majority of the population. Like it's a lot of it. It's common sense. It's not even like he's a good projection of what the average person thinks when it comes to matters of social issues. I don't agree with him on a few instances, but that's normal, isn't it? I mean, who can you point on the internet and say, I agree 100%? Very rare, very rare. It's yellow in Finland too. Appreciate that. And I also appreciate the bright orange of this super chat. Thank you so much, Bad Hombre. All the very best from the Big Sky Country, Montana, USA. Lovely. Don't you make like a did you have like beef, like a beef thing in Montana? Or am I misremembering? How's the family? Oh, they're great. Getting any better with the sleep deprivation? Absolutely not. I'm always armed in a few different ways. The state is really pro-individual, better for it. Yeah, that's great. I do appreciate states with castle doctrine. I don't know if yours is, but that's absolutely right. And that's what it is. Yeah. You don't think they have fruit in Europe? I'll have to double check. I remember. Maybe it's, is it San Pellegrino that I'm getting confused with? But I'll have to see. I remember reading in the ingredients orange juice, but I might be wrong. It's been a while, you know? It's been a while since I last went to Italy. Asmongold is aware and smart. I agree. Fanta created in Nazi Germany when Coca-Cola pulled out in 1941. Really? I did not know that history. If it checks out, that's crazy. Man, so I'm. What is this then? Austrian Painters Fan Club Orange Juice. Thank you, guys. Metatron recently saw a video reviving the topic of primitive women being hunters. I mentioned your video in the comment section regarding the topic in a respectful manner. Yeah, and they'll still they won't. That one was hilarious. There is a video that I haven't released. I filmed it a while ago, but I still haven't released it. It's in the archive. I have an archive of unlisted videos that haven't been posted, one of which is the one I posted today, by the way. And they are in there. I prepared them beforehand for days when I'm like, oh, I couldn't sleep. I don't have a video. Let me just post that one. So I've got a little bit of an archive. And I do have a video because now when it comes to the Paleolithic, they're pushing transgender, no, sorry, non-binary in the Paleolithic. I found an article backed by an academic paper saying that people in the Neolithic were non-binary. So that one is going to come out one of these days too. And oh gosh, not sure about that beef thing. We have buffalo. I rock with buffaloes, my friend. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is what, maybe it's not, maybe it's just branding. Maybe it's just branding, but let fammi vedere. That's what I'm talking about. Is this, did we invent it? Because, okay, I think we invented it. It's probably an Italian thing, but they named it after your state for whatever the heck reason that I don't know. So in Italy, if you say you're from Montana, everyone is going to be like, oh, beef. Beef. Yeah, beef. So anyways, I have no beef with you, though. So I do have beef with Nolan, but I have no beef with you. Yes, Fanta was created by Fan Club Germany, and its original name was Fantasy. Fantasy? Fantasy? Oh, that's insane. I did not know that. That is crazy. That is insane. Let me make sure that Rumble is live, because I don't see anyone in chat, which is kind of weird. Is Rumble live? Did I click it? I mean, it says it's live. We click. Oh, no. Or maybe not. Is it live? Maybe Rumble is not working. I wonder why. One moment. Technical difficulties. Nolan is creating technical difficulties for me. No, Rumble is not doing it. Oh, no, it is. It is. It is. We are live on Rumble. 7 people watching. Okay, never mind. Or maybe just people are not talkative. People are not talkative, and I can respect that. I think there are a lot of people that would benefit from not being as talkative as they are, if you know what I mean. Could it be due to Western movies? Probably, yeah. Probably that's what it is, actually. Probably. Could you do Helen of Troy cosplay with Miss Metatron, bro? Yeah, that would anything would be more accurate anyways at this point. Anything. Send it to Nolan. Yeah. You've had Italian Fanta dip. That's cool. So it's kind of funny because, among other things, as I was saying, let me see, where did I put it? So I found an article. Of course, that people are still talking about Nolan. I don't know when I'm gonna stop. I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. Because I've got so many things to complain about, and they keep talking. They keep opening their little mouths, beaks, and they keep telling us why we are wrong. And this is why I will never stop milking it, because they don't take the L, do they? They just don't. They don't. And so that's why I'm never going to stop. They're always going to give me material. You know what? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Robert, check this out. Check this out. Robert Pattinson was the only Odyssey star to ask Christopher Nolan an obvious question before signing on. And I'm going to say it. Eric Swan published 32 minutes ago. So this is new, guys. Some of you always, you tell me, yeah, but why are you sharing an article from 10 years ago? Fine, 32 minutes ago. Is that good enough for you? He clickbaited me. And it worked. So well done, Eric. Let's see. It remains to be seen whether Christopher Nolan's book-to-screen adaptation of The Odyssey has nothing to do with the book, though. Does it? Of The Odyssey proves to be yet another cinematic masterpiece from the acclaimed director. You know this is gonna be awful. I don't even care. To each and every single one of you. Each and every single one of you tells me, you can't really say it's going to be awful before you see it. Yes, I can. Yes, I absolutely can. I can prophesize it. It's going to be awful. At the very least, though, what is clear now is that the film is further testament to Nolan's ability to land top-tier talent, also known as money, popularity, and the favor of the devil. aka Hollywood. Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Lupita Nyong'o, and Charlize Theron are just a few of the A-listers Nolan pulled. Also part of the ensemble, wow, we're using, excuse my French vocabulary, is Robert Pattinson, and before signing on, he was the only star to ask a very obvious question. Guys, are you ready? Because this is gonna get intense. Is it Montana for Spanish, the name of a mountain? Yes, I think so, something like that. Of the mountain, mountainous, maybe? I find that stunning on several levels. That's cool. That's cool, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, let's continue. So, it remains to be seen whether Christopher Nolan... Oh, yeah, sorry, I read that. Oh, I'm not going to get you through it. What's the obvious question? Considering Nolan... The obvious question should be, why is Helen black? That should be the obvious question, Patterson. But for some reason, I don't think that's the question he asked. Now, if this were me... I would have asked that. I also would have asked what the heck is a rapper doing in my cast, and also I would have asked the other questions, like why isn't Menelaus a redhead guy? Like, I would have asked a lot of questions. But anyways, considering Nolan's body of work, which means nothing, completely irrelevant, it's not hard to understand why he'd be able to attract such a high class of actors. Pattinson has now had the pleasure of working with Nolan on 2 occasions now. Goodness gracious, the glazing. What is this? Honey glaze. As he previously collaborated with him on Tenet, Pattinson has since spoken highly of his experience making the 2020 sci-fi thriller. So, when the Batman star was approached by Nolan for Odyssey, he was enthusiastic, yet, as Pattinson explained to GQ, he threw Nolan for a loop. Oh, brother, I'm the man who's throwing Nolan for a loop. That's me. But let's see how he threw him for a loop. He did ask, why is she black, did he? Let's see. For a loop with one particular comment. I was like, yeah, can't wait to read it. I guess meaning the script. He's like, oh my gosh, who the heck writes this? You want to read it? Everyone else just said yes. Oh, that would be Nolan. Oh, you're gonna be joking. Guys, you know what this is? How is it possible that everything I read about this man makes me dislike him even more? You know what this is? Thank you for the happy birthday. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. You know what this is? This is, do you know how many followers I have, bro? This is what you mean. Oh, you want to read it? Why would you want to read it? Don't you know how many followers? It's like the influencer that gets stopped by the cops. And they're like, you were going 70 on a 35. And then they're going to be like, bro, do you know who I am? I have 1 million followers on TikTok. That's what it is. What do you mean you want to read the script? Yes, if the script is shit, which it is, to be fair, wouldn't it be good to read it first? Let's go. Pattinson apparently being the only member of the Odyssey's ensemble to ask Nolan about the script makes me chuckle, makes me want to vomit. Doesn't make me chuckle at all. It makes me want to vomit. You know what this means? It means that every single other one... No, you know what this means? Oh my gosh. Why am I the only one who can see this? What this means is that he is the only one who cares about ancient Greece, and the Greek people, and Western civilization, and the core, the foundations of the West. Because, I mean, when Nolan contacted these actors, stars, okay? When he contacted them, he told them, hey, I'm making a movie. Do you want to be in my movie? He must have told them, I'm making a movie about the Odyssey, right? Do you want to be in the movie? So if I were asked by anyone, already Hollywood and Odyssey, Hollywood and the West, I'm already going like, I don't know, ancient civilization, where was he? But whatever. If I was asked, I would be, because they could ask me, hey, we would like you to play Samson in the Bible or whatever. Then I would be like, okay, well, let me review the material because I want to make sure that they do it justice. These people didn't even look at it, which tells me that every single one of the actors involved doesn't care. Because it's not like we live in a vacuum. We live in a time where all they do is white deletion, European culture deletion. They replace everything, they change everything, they remove everything, whether it be Hollywood or whether it be academia, whether it be video games. No medium is spared from the lies. So, if I was approached and it had to do with, the past of our civilization, I would want to have a look, yes. So none of these people did. None of them. That's what this tells me. Never mind Chuckle. Happy birthday, Raffaello. Thank you. Also, with the Odyssey, you have as much of a chance to be a part of it because of history. My guess you, some part Greek. I actually don't know because, yes, Sicily is probably the most Greek of all the regions in Italy. In general, the south tends to be very Greek. With that being said, I've done only a little bit of genealogy. And maybe on my mom's side, because a lot of, like, my mom's family, a lot of them were from Syracuse, and that's very Greek. So, and then some were from Agrigento, another the Valley of Temples. And so my dad's side, because he's from the north, originally I think the family is from Latium, from Rome, because the surname is in Latin. So it means citizen, literally. My surname means citizen in Latin. So one of the ways to say it. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure how much Greek there would be over there. I would have to see. Come on, man. When I say Syracuse, if the first thing you think is New York or Utah, you gotta open a history book. Come on, man. But yeah, so we'll have to see. Have you ever played games? Who, me? I'm a full-on gamer, and tonight we're playing. I've been a gamer since before you were born, statistically. What are we even talking about? All right, let's continue with this nonsense. Let's continue. Anyways, I didn't read it. Okay, maybe Chuckle, as that request is significant due to how extensive the cast is, as much as this funny little behind the scenes. It's not a funny little behind the scenes factoid. I hate the word factoid. It's either a fact or it's not. What the heck is a factoid? I was going to say, man, the word that came to my head, I can't say it or I'll get demonetized, is, to me, this also makes sense when it comes to Pattison, does it? Over the last decade, the British performer has taken on some interesting films, we know that, nothing of the sort. Based on the acclaim Robert Pattinson received for some of his more recent roles, it seems he's been good at picking projects, so I certainly won't critique his thoughtfulness upon being approached to be in Christopher Nolan's latest movie. As for his role in the historical action drama, Pattinson plays the slimy Antinous who attempts to court Penelope Hathaway while she awaits the return of her husband Odysseus Damon following the Trojan War. Oh yeah. Right, Pattinson's my respect for, I don't know if they can do it legally, but I try, believe me, if one of these actors were to change their mind, be like, no, I don't want to have anything to do with this anymore, and left because of what happened, be like, you know what, I thought about it, Europeans are mad, the Greeks are mad about it, I don't want to disrespect an entire country, we owe them so much, I will leave this project, you can keep the money. Man, I know it's never going to happen, I know this is as fantasy as dragons flying, but brother, I would respect that person so much. I mean it. Wouldn't it be nice, like, to have a change like that, to be like, that is a stand-up guy or girl? For once I could make, like, take one of these Hollywood people and make a video about it and be like, bro, this is insane. Respect. None of them, but a man can dream. A man can dream, am I right? Honor, all these stuff that built our civilization. No wonder they hate it so much. I'm reading the name Zendaya, guys. Zendaya? Patterson's involvement not only marks a new collaboration, but also a reunion with Zendaya. Oh, my heart is melting. Wow, this is so wholesome. With whom he worked on the drama and the Dune Part 3. Right. Speaking of Zendaya, yeah, and other stars who appears in the Odyssey, I can completely understand their willingness to sign on so quickly. Who cares? Why is this article glazing their greed? The film marks Nolan's follow-up on his Oscar-winning historical drama Oppenheimer, and it's based on one of the most engrossing epic poems ever written. Exactly. Bro, let me tell you this. Just the other day, I saw a video about me that I've, of course, already filmed a reaction to, a response, if you will, and I want to destroy them. Anyways, it's from an Afrocentrist, and you can imagine a Afrocentrist YouTuber who is very offended by the fact that I wasn't happy with the casting choices, of course. And I love how the preamble to this video was that the Odyssey and the Iliad, nobody knows what these things are. No one knows the story. Who read this stuff as if they had nothing? Ancient Greek, classical myth, literature, and history. That's what they do. That's what they do. Also, guess what he called me? What do you think it is his line of attack? Sources? My interpretation of Latin and Greek? History? Did he call me? What do you think he called me? Do you... guys. Yeah. He called me racist. So to that, I take a drink because it means I won. That's a victory right there. Racist boy! Because it's an intellectual defeat when that's all they can do. Because it means that they can't attack the arguments because they are too strong. And so they have to do that. So I drink to that. I drink to it. Let's go. It's another victory. Metatron 300, Afrocentrists 0. 0. Anyways, let's go. Did you see the World Cup picture of the Norwegian football team fully dressed as Vikings going viral? Can you please remind me of that? Well, you know what? I'm going to open it on a separate tab and we'll check it out. So what is it? Norwegian football team dressed as Vikings. We're going to check that out. Ooh, there is a story about it. Oh, we're reading it all right. We're reading it all right. That's wonderful. Let's finish this nonsense. All right, so from a technical standpoint, Nolan is also pushing boundaries on the IMAX front. No, Nolan is pushing boundaries with my patience, as his latest feature has been shot entirely on the format. Can someone explain this to me? Because they will not stop yapping about this IMAX front. Does this mean that he's going like old school? Is this technically impressive? I don't know what it means. What does that mean? IMAX? I don't know anything about this, but they just keep yapping about this. Oh, but it's shot in IMAX. Bro, you could have shot it on this iPhone for all I care, as long as it was historically accurate and not disrespectful to the Greeks. I guess that's nice. But the problem is what you shot, not how you shot it. It's the subject that is the problem. And the $6 million they got from the Greek, I was going to say the Greek government, but let's be honest, the Greek taxpayers. So, Greek taxpayers, you paid for the IMAX, by the way. So, to sum this up, please, we have a talented filmmaker, an epic story as the basis, and a technologically ambitious setup. Keeping all of that in mind, I can't imagine many actors not leaping at the chance. You see, but we don't have the epic story, though, do we? I wonder if people who write these kind of articles, do they get money for it? Or are they like that level of pathetic where they need to glaze people that probably hate them anyways? That's what I wonder. We've got a massive super chat. Thank you so much, it's Bad Hombre, isn't it? It is Bad Hombre. Brother, thank you so much for your support. I can buy 550 diapers with that. You mentioned an age group missed, most likely to be here with you. Right now, I'm icing my back, moving into my new tiny house. Toronto, nice for Drinkers film debut. Scotland in March. Wow. Rush twice, and I'm very fortunate, man. 64. Brother, thank you so much for your support. You're still traveling the world at 64. I love that. I love that. But yeah, generally speaking, the average age, I can tell you that because I can see the analytics of my channel. The average age is watching me is, I think, 24 to 30. Is it 25 to 34? Something like that. Did you hear about the bricks and minifigs Lego? Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm working on a video myself, but it's taking time. But yes. Absolutely. It's a scandal. That company should be sued into oblivion. And honestly, I'm going to say this. I will say it on the dedicated video. But I think that the federal government should get it. No, okay. The governor of Utah should get involved because, I mean, the police seems to not be doing their job right. So someone above that, the governor of Utah should do it. If the governor of Utah doesn't do anything, then the federal government should get involved. If the federal government doesn't get involved, the Supreme Court should get involved. If the Supreme Court doesn't get involved, the President of the United States should get involved. And also, the president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints should get involved. Like, literally, they should get the prophet on them. The 70, all of them. Like, someone is going to do it. Someone is going to do it. I'm going to leave it at that because, again, I'm going to have a dedicated video. I don't know if today we're going to keep watching about that. Maybe, maybe not, because as I say, I want to play. So I'm reviewing a few things, but generally, the second half of the stream, I'm taking you to the moon. A little hint on what we're playing. I'm taking you to a lunar colony, but we might not. We might do it on the next stream, or I might film it offline. We'll have to see, but I'm going to share my opinion on the Lego disaster as well. But what's happening, it's really, my heart goes to the family that has been going through all of this, regardless of the medical bills. And this should be the position that every sensible human being would have, regardless of whatever the heck. This is the reality. If I was one of those police officers, I would ask myself, but is this true? What if the allegations are true, which they are? Clearly they are. That's what you should ask. Like, who cares for everything else? And that's what I think. Thoughts on the Iliad and Odyssey just being a retelling of how the Greeks were the sea peoples with intent to downplay what they did and just trying to get home. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. And no, I mean, I don't. The sea people is a fascinating topic, and eventually I do want to cover it. I might need to cover it on my fourth channel, Metatron History, because right now anything historical that isn't at least connected through culture war is just impossible to post on my main channel. So as you see, the Odyssey allowed me to speak about the Greeks and ancient Greece and the myths and the stuff and the history because there was a connection, right? But if I made a video and said archival records from the Hittite Empire on the historicity of the Iliad and the Odyssey, it would cap at 5,000 views. Like, the system won't allow it. So I am considering a video on the sea people, but it will be posted on Metatron History. It's just I don't have that choice. Maybe things will change. We'll see. Bricks and minifigs stocks, yeah, 100%. All I can give, sorry, hey, not at all. Thank you so much. Anything is amazing. Love from Serbia. God bless your family. Pineapple pizza sucks. I agree. Hector is the greatest ancient hero. Hector is cool. I'll give you that. I do side with Achilles, but Hector is cool. The Viking football pick is going viral on X. Oh, we'll check it out, all right? We will check it out, all right? And thanks so much, by the way, for being here. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right. Zendaya. So anyways, I look forward to seeing what Robert Pattinson brings to the Odyssey. Which opens in theaters on July 17 as part of the 2026 movie schedule. You know what? I don't know what Robert Pattinson is going to bring to the Odyssey. I do know, however, what Nolan is bringing to the Odyssey, and that is shame. And I hate the fact that I'm going to have to go watch it. I don't think I'm going to watch it. I don't know what day I'm going to watch it, but I have to go watch it because then I have to make a video about it. So unfortunately, I will have to watch it. Can you imagine that? I'm going to need... I don't know what I'm going to need. I'm going to need like ibuprofen. I'm going to need something to calm my nerves. Thank you, Barbara, for becoming a member of the channel, by the way. I don't know what I'm going to need. I'm going to scream on the theater. They're going to call security on me. That's what's going to happen. Anyways, yeah, Eric, I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't a huge fan of the... I mean, maybe you're very... maybe I'm too black-pilled. Maybe that's what it is. I'm too black-pilled. And... I don't see it. I don't see how this is going to be good news. It's not good news. It's a travesty is what this is. And here we are. In ancient history of Rome or Japan or whatever you know a lot about is there anything that's similar or parallel to the culture war now to then? In the ancient period, culture war? I mean, no, but then again, they always said one thing, and at one point I wanted to make a video about it, but I never did, is that they also had political parties and they had opposing parties. A lot of the like inward wars that happen in Rome, because we have this tendency of thinking, well, yeah, the Roman generals, oh yeah, Roman politicians, Roman senators, but they had parties. And oftentimes you had parties that were like pro-immigration in a different sense to what it is today. It's not like the Romans would have ever being like, oh yeah, let floods of millions, who cares? There isn't a single Roman who thought of that. But there were Romans that were more for like giving citizenship to people in the Senate, and there were Romans that were like, absolutely not, don't give citizenship to people who are historically our enemies. So that kind of discussion has always been a thing, and in fact, for instance, Emperor Claudius was one of those who was pushing for the idea of we should give citizenship to, for instance, some Celtic families. That was the discussion. And some people in the senators, particularly anti-imperial positions, they were like, no, why would you do that? They were our enemies. And then one of the positions in which Claudius would respond, there is this in the sources, I'm paraphrasing it because I don't have the sources memorized, but I remember that it was like, why do you care? These are wealthy families. Let them come in, participate in, become Roman, obviously assimilate, and they will bring in all their money. That's how he responded. So it was like much better argued that some of our politicians do. Regardless of that, yeah, so there is this. Did they race swap? And not that I know of, but they did have parties. And sometimes when you look at like Roman versus Roman kind of civil wars, it is political. It's exactly what it is. And you can tell, okay, this is the side that belongs to this type of political position, some being more I don't want to say nationalist because I mean imperialist. What do you call it? Whatever. But I wanted to make a video about it. I don't know if I ever will. Maybe again, maybe on the 4th. But yeah, the victors write history. I know we always say that victory is written by history is written by the victors. I don't know why I can't pronounce it. It's partially true. It's not like entirely true, because the reality is that on one end, absolutely, yes, there is some, depending on who wins, particularly during conflicts, then they will reshape the way certain factions are perceived by the population. Some governments, particularly the totalitarian ones, do it to an insane degree, but in general, everybody does it. I mean, even the Aztecs did it. They burned some retelling of their history because they didn't like it. And they swapped them around. Like, people did it. People did it a lot. And in general, everybody brings in their own biases. So, like, if you read accounts on the Vikings, on the Norse, by medieval monks, they call them demons. And there is a bias to it. I totally understand it, though, because they were burning monasteries. So, of course, if you're a monk, you're going to think these are demons. So I understand the bias, 100%. But that's only for those Norse, of course, who did do that, because not every Norse did it. Some were raiders, but others were travelers, others were mercenaries, bodyguards. In fact, you can't just say all Norse were raiders, but those who were, yeah, the monks don't spare a certain level of vocabulary in description. But in general, it is partially true, because it's also true that a lot of history is written by evidence, and that's how it should be. So not every historian and not every subject is always contaminated to a point of being completely unrecognizable, and this is why I say it is true to a certain extent, but it's not like that everything we read in history is false or reshaped by the victors. Kind of depends. Yeah, the Aztec history is insane. Yeah. Cool. All right, so there's another video I wanted to check out, and it's still about Nolan, because the first part is on Nolan, my friends, and then we'll move on to something else. But it's a short video. We'll check this out, and then we jump into the Norwegian Football Club. How about that? So let me close this tab. I found this video. Well, first and foremost, this is a 1 minute video. So they dropped another, what is this? The Odyssey on the set of the Odyssey Universal Pictures International Netherlands. And yeah, they posted something. It's 1 minute long. Let's see how much my blood pressure is pushed up by the likes of this. 1 minute. I hope the stream doesn't get stopped, but let's see. All right, what have we got? Already, I would say that's very accurate. Let me hear it again. But I thought that was very accurate, my friends. That was a very accurate statement.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
Sorry.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
Ithaca's king is coming back. No, he's not. He's right. He's right. It is not, because there isn't any Greek on this set. So yeah, he's correct. He's not coming back. No Ithaca to be found, or Ithaki. No Greece to be found. So correct. Historically correct. Plus, it's funny the way he speaks. No, it's not. Okay, look. I know we watched the other day that video from the based guy that I recommended, and he was telling me he hated the vernacular, the speech, the way they speak that sounds modern. And I told him that that was the thing that angered me the least among all the controversial things like race swapping. And I still stand by that. But it is annoying though, because can you imagine, like, are you ready? Did you bring your armor? And the Greek hoplite says, yup. No, he's not. She should have said, yes, he is. That's what it should have been. Oh my gosh, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Ithaca's king is not coming back. Ithaca's king is coming back. No, he's not. Yes, it is. That's what it is. That's the ancient Greeks, guys. But hey, he didn't want to use, what is it? The orchestra, because it's not period accurate, but then he cast a rapper. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I want to smash my head. And that's what? 4 seconds in! I'm never going to make it. I'm never going to... I won't survive the movie. You understand that? I'll go to the theaters, I'll go to the cinema, and I will not survive. And I will haunt him. There will be my ghost going to Nolan's and pulling his blanket, pulling the sheets of his bed while he is constantly Nolan, while he's trying to sleep. That's what... I'll tell you what he's going to hear. While Nolan is trying to sleep, that's what he's going to hear. Are you ready? Nolan! Nolan! That's what he's going to hear. Okay? Oh, goodness gracious, for the grace of the 12 Olympians. Auguri, fratello. Thank you, Captain. Sono un'americana di origine sicula. Wow, Italian-American of Sicilian origin. You live near Rome. Keep going. Forza e coraggio. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And sir, as a new citizen, your embracing of the US is something I was taught as a young child. Appreciate that. My grandfather, dad's side, an actual teamster, 8 horse teams. He said, talk to me in plain American. That's wonderful. Yeah. Talk to me in plain American. It's cool. Oh, Nolan, I'm gonna haunt you. I'm gonna haunt you, Nolan, if it's the last thing I do, which probably will be, technically. But anyways, 4 seconds in, guys. Not looking good. Me, I'm not looking good. 4 seconds in, let's go. Yeah, scream, all right.
Let's go home.
Okay, look, I have to say it. He fucked up there. It was, let's go home, bro. Come on. Bro. Why did you put bro? Let's go home, bro. Think about it. Imagine it. Imagine it for a second, please. Imagine it. Look.
Let's go home.
Bro. Come on. Why does he sound like he's about to cry? He's excited to cry. Yeah, it's ambitious, all right. Delete every single Greek in existence, past, present, and future. That's ambitious. You're right. Fantasy. That's perfect. 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 It's fantasy is what this movie is. Is him fantasizing of deleting the Greeks. Because basically what this is, I'm just going to say it, because no one else has said it. This is the colonizing the curriculum right there for you. Here it is. Here it is. Not Athena, by the way. Don't even care. Not Athena. No, never gonna be. Don't even care. My God, it's full of stars, bro. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Thank you for the super chat.
Fantasy.
At his best. Bro. What? How do they have no shame? We need to bring back shame, guys. We really do. As a society, we need to bring back shame. Not only for the OnlyFans nonsense, but also in general. We need to bring back shame. Like, oh, what I'm saying is objectively false. I should feel ashamed. That's what we need to do. That's what one of the main things that our society is missing is shame. I'm sorry, I need to take a note because it just reminded me of what I just said. It just reminded me of something because you know me. Every stream of mine gets more and more controversial up to a point where I'll get Starmer trying to send me the bobbies, but too bad we've got freedom here, Starmer. We've got freedom. Anyways, please, you did this to get to me. You can't wait to see. No, wait. But with, and you say it when we see the mecha robot legs? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is awful. Plus, it's plastic. Oh my god. This is. He throws it. He throws it. Dude, this is what you should have given. No, Nolan. This is what you should have given Odysseus. This, at least this. Nolan. You know what, guys? This is what we need to wear, so I can't see shit when I watch your movie. That's what I'm gonna wear. It's gonna be fantastic. I wish I could. I wish, but I can't. I can't. Why? Because of you, all of you. Because you're waiting for me to watch the movie and go insane, and that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. I don't believe it. I can't wait to see what he's gonna come up with. And they show me the freaking Terminator here. What is he saying?
3, 2, 1.
Nuke them. They still keep telling me shot entirely with IMAX film cameras. I don't care. I don't care that you I don't even care. You could shoot it in gold, on gold film with, who cares? I swear. Oh my gosh. Oh, the things I do for you. I found a video, guys. Oh no, wait, before the video, I promised you I would check out the Norwegian. Let me see something based for a change, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Norwegian Football Club. Let me look at some images. All right. So, wow. Norway's team photos for the world. Look at this. Oh, and the shields look pretty good. I mean, not this one. This one does not look good. But this one does. This one looks pretty nice. Man, who's this guy? Look at this guy. I wouldn't mess with this guy. I'm telling you this much. If this guy comes to my shores and is like, I want the silver from your monastery, be like, you know what? You can have it. Have it. Get all the silver you want. Here's the thing, though. I mean, the accuracy of the costumes. Let me see. I appreciate the spirit, though, you know, of being proud of your ancestry. Strange, though, I don't see any Muslims. Where are all the... Did Academia lie to me? Where are all the Viking Muslims? What? Yeah, well, you know, it's not too bad, because he's wearing a blue mantle, which is nice, because blue was one of the predominant colors. I see orange. So the colors are good. They got the colors good. This shield here, it's covered, as it should be, because when you look at real historical examples of Viking shields, they are either, you never see exposed planks. So it's either it's fully covered front and back in either parchment, or it can be linen, for instance, some other kind of canvases, that kind of stuff. And then the rim around it, even though the metal rims existed, they are expensive, right? Because it requires iron. So in reality, it would have been more common to see rawhide, which is exactly what I see here. And then once you go for the rawhide version, you can either stitch it onto the shield, which is the most common, or you can use nails, which is another option, or you can use clamps. Like, there are 3 ways to do this accurately, and sometimes you can even mix them. This shield looks good, though. The size is good. There are multiple sizes in Viking shields, so this looks good. I think they're good, nice. Yeah, I mean, oh, but please ditch the freaking the leather jerkins. So I guess it depends. Like, this guy on the left looks nice. This guy, I'm not sure what happened here, and but in general, I mean, I appreciate the spirit. I do. And you were telling me they were going viral. They've got the horns. Yeah, no, cool. I really appreciate the spirit. I'll give him that. That's Norway. Nice. Let me see. You appreciate the effort. Me too. Yeah, it's a cool photo shoot. And Even the small conical. Well, this one is kind of round. You can have it round or conical for the boss in the center of the shield, which is protecting the hand. I wish I could see the back of the shields to see if they are briefcase gripped as they should be, rather than being strapped. That's how they worked, but it probably is by the looks of it. Norway's team photos for the World Cup look insane. No, they do look good, actually. I mean, anything looks better than Hollywood these days anyways. There are multiple shields like that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, it looks even better than Vikings, the TV series. I'm going to say 100%. What are people saying about it? Are people mad? Are people angry about it? The story of Norway's Viking World Cup photo shoot. It's got a bow. So also when they use bows and you see that it has a wrapped handle, that makes it look Victorian. So even with medieval stuff, I'm kind of a little bit in my field here. But even when you look at medieval bows, like the Mary Rose, for instance, heavy poundage war bows, one thing that you can immediately spot that they often do in movies and sometimes in games, and it kind of tends to annoy me, is that when you look at the real deal, that never is wrapping for the handle, or almost never. I'm not going to say never, but almost never. And another thing is that, as you can see, it has two colors because of the lamination of the different woods. So usually when you see that kind of wrapping, makes it look, in my opinion, I'm not like an expert on a Fletcher or an expert archer, but in my experience, makes it look like a target practice bow of the Victorian period. But nonetheless, this looks great. And look at the ships. They got the bearded axes, which is nice. Sometimes I've seen Vikings in video games wielding axes that are clearly tools, like wood chopping axes with a thicker blade and different geometry of the blade, because of course they're optimized for different reasons, right? Like a war axe will have a thinner blade because all it needs to do, it's not cut through wood, it's trying to cut through human tissue and bone and sinew. And you don't need, of course, I'd like to underline that if you do take a tool axe for wood chopping and you introduce the business end of that axe onto someone, the fruit vendor's head, you'll still win, okay? But for combat optimization, it's better if it's not too top heavy, which is why a thinner blade, it's usually, even a Dane axe, it's massive, but the blade is relatively thin. So Nolan gave back the ship, guys. Nolan gave back the ship. Look at this. The rope looks accurate, all right? I love the wheelbarrow. No, I appreciate this. I think there are a lot of spears. That's another thing. Because whenever we think of Vikings, we either think of the typical Viking sword, the one-handed steel swords that they used, or we think of the axes. And given the axe was quite common, but the swords for the rich ones, like to actually own a sword as a Norse, you would have to have already some success in some situations, raids, or maybe you're a famous bodyguard. Then the Dane axe, absolutely, we know there were entire units that used Dane axes, but the spear, it's almost never present, even though probably was the most common, particularly in battles, not necessarily during raids, if they were like doing a little raid and then go away, but for battles like the Great Heathen Army, spear would have been the most common weapon that you would have seen. And then the rest. The focus of the World Football will be tied to Manchester City striker Erling, I don't know what that means, but when Norway play at the first World Cup finals since 1998. Wow. Based here. My computer right here is from 1998. I keep it in the corner. Let's see if I can avoid, let's see, it's this one here. Sorry, I'll go full screen. So this, sorry, I misclicked. So I was saying this absolute beauty here, it's a 1998 Windows computer. Well, maybe it's 1999, but it has Windows 98 installed. And I keep it right here in the corner, right next to the main modern computer, because I love using it. I actually enjoy playing all sorts of games like Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Diablo, Age of Empires. As you can see, I've got Blade Runner. which is a fantastic point and click game. And so I enjoy having this one right next to me. Great year, all to say, fantastic year. Still in great shape. Oh yeah, this works perfectly. And it's beige, which to me it's peak. I don't even care. It should have remained the color of technology. With this photo entitled "The Vikings Are Coming." Ooh, one of those things like when you visit Scandinavia, and there is like people happy taking pictures, and then when Scandinavia visits you and you see a horde of Vikings with axes. I love it. Yarrow snubbed the tradition of shooting players on airplane steps. I don't know. Oh, I see. Well, to be fair, it is much better to do that in front of a Viking ship. Instead, the squad headed to one of the country's famed fjords to be snapped head to toe in authentic Viking dress. Authentic, we'll have to discuss about it, but it does look, I mean, yeah. Anyways, it's more authentic than Hollywood, let's put it this way. And I love the shields. Viking dress with weapons and shields to boot. That's phenomenal. I love it. The idea for the epic photograph originated during an international break in 2023 when Yarrow shot Halland alone in Viking dress, waist deep in an Oslo fjord. I love this. I think people should be able to be proud of their origins and their ancestry. And I know that sometimes people like disagree with me on this, and they're like, no, it's stupid to be proud of something you haven't done. I disagree. You're part of it. You were born in it. You're bathed in it. You're the result of it. And a lot of the way we think is due to our roots. So I don't personally think it's a stupid thing to be proud of the history, your people, the achievements of your civilization, and the things that we have done, and the culture that you represent as an, for your ancestors. There is a direct connection, and it's great. It's great. And I hate that right now, and even more so at this time in history that we are unfortunately inhabiting, where people that are considered POC, they can be proud of everything. You can be proud of your African heritage and you're celebrated for it. You can be proud of your Asian heritage unless you're Japanese, because for some reasons the Japanese are too white adjacent these days. But otherwise you can be proud of your ancestry, and we can, like anyone, any type of people that aren't white. But when you're white, you shouldn't do it. It's problematic. So no, I appreciate this. They're doing a great service for equality, believe it or not, of treatment. You should be proud of not being white in the sense that I'm proud that I lack melanin in my skin, but proud of what it means to be the continuation and the heirs of one of the most influential cultures in history. It is what it is. That's what I think, The underwear isn't historically accurate. You're probably right, but I'm not going to check that. I don't see any gorgeous Viking women, so not interested in checking. Plus, I'm a married man, So I'm more than happy with, yeah. Let's continue. If you had to choose one sports person in the world that doesn't need much hair and makeup to look like a Viking, it's Erling Haaland, Yarrow said. Is he the blonde guy? Is he the blonde guy with the angry face? Let me see. Because I don't know anything, guys. It's not like I watch football. Yeah, it's him. I mean, I'll be honest. This dude looks awesome. I'll give him that. This mask is really tall. I love the hair. Yeah, no. This guy is awesome. Totally. Absolutely. Cool. Fantastic. 1 second. Let me close the Mary bows. I don't need that. Do you guys agree? I agree. He looks aggressively Viking. Totally, yeah. And so it was easy to shoot with him, totally. It wasn't the first time that Yarrow has looked to history for inspiration. Before Team Europe teed off at Bethpage Black in September, he photographed the defending Ryder Cup champions in front of the Manhattan Bridge, dressed in Prohibition-era suits and hats. Well, you know what? I think they should do it with everything. Black and white photo. They should do it with everything. I think it would be great. Could you imagine, Irish football teams actually dressed in traditional garb? And then you could do it with anything, Italian football teams dressed in actual authentic Roman armor. Be awesome. And of course I wouldn't have anything against a Nigerian team dressing their traditional attire, or anyone from Asia. Imagine, I don't know if there is Team Mongolia, but they could dress in Genghis Khan era type of lamella armor. Goodness gracious, that'd be amazing. I'd love it. Not to mention, it could be an opportunity if you do it right. It could also be educational in a way. I mean, governments should put in a little money for this because it will be educational. Kids will love it. You could have school trips to show the kids what these historical attires of all these different cultures and histories looked like, and it could become a thing that you put in connection, considering the fact that football is an ancient sport anyways. It's old. It really is. And up to a certain extent, there has to be a certain level of appreciation for connection to the past, because we still use, and in fact, the majority of footballers still prefer natural grass. And it is a connection to how football started. It was played in natural meadows and grass land. And so, even though sometimes there are some, I guess, stadiums that offer synthetic, and of course, we could have used a different time of pavement, what's the word I'm looking for, floor for football players. No, we stuck with it. And I think it's great, not only because it offers a certain caution and it helps with injury prevention. I actually looked into this because I was curious as to why we still have the beautiful grass for the football fields, but it's also a connection to how it all started. And I appreciate connections to the past. I do. I really do. A proud black Irish American, my name originated in the Iberian Caliphate, then later in France, went with William in 1066. My family hooked nose, the eagle of the desert. My DNA is a question. Man, that's a mixture, all right? There's a lot of stuff. It's gonna make your genealogy fun. That's for sure. Thank you for the support, by the way. Appreciate. So that's my TED talk, guys. The black and white photo, which featured at the team's headquarters, was a talking point for the golfers as they successfully beat the United States and retained the trophy. They're doing it with golf as well. Sales of the photo have raised more than $1 million for Irish charities. That is beautiful. Great. Yarrow hopes that I'd like to do more charity events. Life gets busy, but it's no excuse. I think once you get any level of exposure on the internet, it's nice to dedicate some streams sometimes to help people in need. And personally, if you have any suggestion, by the way, when it comes to charities you guys like, let me know, because I was thinking about it, because the last charity event I did was the one where we sold, if you remember, my little plushie of the armored guy with the frog mouth helmet plushie, and all money was given to St. Jude's Hospital to help children with cancer in Tennessee. So we did that, and of course I showed a picture, because that's what I showed, a picture of the donation, because of course the sales of the plushie went into my account, and then I had to physically do the donation, and I took a screenshot and I posted it, and I left it as a pinned comment for like months on my X account, just to make sure that people know, not because I want to flex, but because people have a right, because of the stuff that influencers have done with people's trust, particularly when it comes to charity and the scams. I think it's important. It's a matter of transparency. Okay, here's your money, guys. I took it and I gave it. Boom, screenshot. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. So that's the one I'm thinking. It's usually my to-go charity. And I know that some people complain because they're like, yeah, but they still use some of it for doctors, some of it for patients, some of it for families, some of it I understand, but at least I know it's not a fraud, because that's also a terrible, like, I'm always scared with the level of due diligence that you have to do when it comes to some charities. I don't want to risk the idea of, I raised money, I thought it was going to help whatever it is, but then it never reached. At least with that one, I know some of it does reach the children and the families that need it. And I know there was a little bit of a situation whereby they were doing it so that the family don't have to pay for the treatment, which is massive. But then they were complaining about how they were not reimbursing more than one person for the travel if they want to go and visit the child. Like, I get it, but at least it's fine to complain about that, but at least I know it's real. That's why I like that, because it's guaranteed that some of the money is going to go to families that are going through that. Let me see. Nolan, my daily stim. Love you from Sweden. Thank you so much, Josephine. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to make a freaking shirt. Scusa la pedanteria, hai saltato il mio... No worries. I'll check it out immediately. I don't want to be disrespectful to people who do super chats, of course. So we'll check that one, and then we'll end up this, and then we'll have a video to watch. One moment. Fan funding. Let's go a little check. Oh yeah, here he is. Auguri Metatron, thank you so much. I'm gonna translate it though, because you wrote it in Italian. I'm gonna translate it. When it comes to the musical on the Odyssey, please give it a chance. It's not one to one, but it's not an exaggeration. Okay, yeah, no, I'll check it out. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, if it's good, then it's good, and I'm glad. It's just that right now, because of what's been happening, I'm immediately red flag, and then I immediately think this is gonna be shit, and then I wanna be pleasantly surprised. That's my mental. It's just to preserve my mental sanity, rather than thinking, oh, maybe it's good though, and then instead it's nonsense, and then I was expecting I get disappointed. Doesn't that make sense? So that's my position as of now. But I'm more than happy to be pleasantly surprised if instead it's good. It's just that that story was about how they were gonna make an animated movie, and maybe you're like, but if the musical is good, which okay, I trust you. The musical is good, great. But can we still trust that they're gonna keep it good and not push nonsense on the animated movie? My gut tells me no, they're gonna F it up. But then, if instead they follow the musical and make a good product that is respectful, I'll be pleasantly surprised. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just checking to make sure that I read everything, but I did. Yep. All right. Let's get back to the regular chat. You think the musical is fantastic? I'll watch it then. Be great. This channel is so international. It's fire. It is a very international channel, 100%. We've got people from all over. I can see that in my analytics. The largest single section of subscribers are from the United States, but then I get people from all over, 100%. 4 months ago, the Norway Football Association contacted him with a proposal, having developed a trusting relation with Yaro in his solo shoot. Haaland, the unofficial voice of the team, was keen to involve the photographer in the World Cup presentation. I think that's great. And he says it was an honor for Yaro to accept the project, which will fundraise for Norwegian charities. Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. No, 100%. I think this is a very beautiful initiative for a plethora, in fact, a veritable cornucopia of reasons, and I really appreciate it. I think more things like this should be done. It's also a good way to support appreciation of history and heritage. 100%. That's cool. Looks great. I like the little pier, the docks of the pier, the little, love that. All right, good. Good news then. All right, guys. So, let me see. With a new son, your wife needs you to be there. Charity becomes at home. Well, yeah, of course. Be kind to yourself. Do what you can. And ask advice. Family first. I agree with family first. The only time that I find it a little strange is when people tell me, "What are you doing streaming? What are you doing filming videos? You should be with your wife." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm providing. Like, this is my job." Like, it would be like if you are employed in a bank, you're a bank employee, and you go to work and someone tells you, "What are you doing? You should be with your wife." I'm like, well, if we were generationally wealthy, then I agree. But I gotta stream. I gotta make videos so I can send them to the editors or edit them myself and post content so I can pay the mortgage. But no, for sure, as soon as I'm done, I go and yesterday we took the entire day off and we played video games. She enjoys what she's been watching me play. Still Wakes the Deep, which is a phenomenal game, and so I'm replaying the entire thing. I've already finished it on stream, but I'm replaying it basically in bed while she watches me play it, and we are having a blast. It's a great time. But bro, we gotta, I mean, it's what, not only my family, but I gotta pay for my dad's because I support my father. I need to make videos. It's one way or another, whether it's live stream or whether it's offline, I've gotta film. That's what I do. Now, given I'm hoping to be able to, with the book that I'm writing, I hope to be able to open a secondary career path, but that's what it is. That's what it is. I do find it funny when people are like, "What are you doing, man?" Bro! Why, yeah. Your hair is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Danny Silva. To be honest, today is kind of a mess because, once again, sleep deprivation. I usually like to have a nice shampoo and everything before the stream. Couldn't do it today because I had to. I usually feed the baby during overnight because I'm a night owl, so that my wife can sleep, and then I sleep in the morning to recover. That's how we've been organizing it. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Just appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, so I got a video, guys. I got a video. So it's a short video. It's 7 minutes, and I wanted to check it out though because it's about
Nolan.
So there is that. Channel is called Mo Kera and says the internet has zero faith in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Gee, I wonder why. He says here is why, so let's see if he can explain. It's a very small channel, by the way, 441 subscribers. So I want to be honest with you. I hope that he's based. I hope there is not someone who's going to tell us you're all a bunch of bigots because you don't like the casting. I hope not, because if this is based, if this is logical, it doesn't even have to be political, but if this is logical and he makes sense and he's good faith, this is his chance, because I'm gonna push as many people as possible to his channel, and because we need people to speak up, people who are decent, you know what I mean? And so I'll read your super chat in a second, but do let me start, and then I'll read your super chat. So anyways, this is your chance, Mo Kera. Not that I'm a big shot guy, but maybe some people will appreciate, and I can send people your way, I hope. And without further ado, let's see what he has to say.
I mean, we have fucking Travis Scott in this movie. What the fuck is Travis Scott doing in this movie, bro?
All right, we're starting strong. Travis Scott being the rapper. We're starting strong. That's a good start. Please don't disappoint, Mo. I appreciate the start. Let's go. Oh, that was good. Travis Scott. We got some smooth music. Love it. All right.
Christopher Nolan's film The Odyssey is one of the first Nolan films that I've seen in a long time that's starting to have some genuine doubt from the audience, and it's really concerning because
Yeah, it's happening, isn't it?
Christopher Nolan has reached a level as a director where anyone will watch basically anything he comes up with, regardless of the genre. That's how
Yeah, isn't it a shame that he had to ruin it all, including his own legacy, and for what?
much the audiences trust him, whether it's sci-fi, drama, thriller, it doesn't matter. He's reached that level where you'll go watch a movie by him because it's Christopher Nolan. Prime example is I went to go
That was before the whole Odyssey situation, am I right, boys? It was before. Sorry to interrupt him so much. I shouldn't. Just let the man speak. Goodness gracious.
Christopher Nolan. Prime example is I went to go watch Oppenheimer and I didn't give a fuck about atomic bombs or the guy who created it.
Yeah.
But I watched that movie and saw why his work is so respected, regardless of his previous successes like The Dark Knight and Interstellar, etc.
Which for me makes it really shameful, isn't it? Because that's the thing. They let him cook. Oh, I will. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna let him cook. But that's the thing. It makes it shameful for me when someone has talent and then they do this. They bend the knee. It's
Christopher Nolan has built a resume where everyone already assumes that this film is going to be absolutely quality, and that's something that's quite rare to find, right? Another director that I feel like resembles this type of directing style is Matt Reeves. There are a couple of others, but the most notable that we know of in our generation is Christopher Nolan. So when he finally comes out with a film that's more mythical, and we're starting to see a lot of doubts, you ask yourself, what is causing this concern?
I love that when he said doubts, he's showing the freaking 15th century Mecca. It was a good choice. Good editing choice.
And I honestly think it just comes down to how the Odyssey has been presented. Now, obviously still, the Odyssey is one of the most anticipated films of 2026. It has
Not sure about that.
a crazy lineup of actors. We got Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, Lupita Nyong'o, John Bernthal, and several other notable actors in the industry.
I'm waiting for him to speak about the cast. That's a true test of character these days. Am I right?
And in my opinion, I have some mixed feelings about that.
Tell me about it.
Reason being is because on one hand, bringing this much talent to a film and allowing these actors to fully play out their roles and bring the characters to life in their own unique way could elevate it. But on the other hand, sometimes too much star power can actually work against the film. Because when you have too many big actors in a film, it can start feeling less cohesive and feel more like, look at all these stars in this film.
Yeah, you know, it makes sense. It's fair. But there is a very easy solution to that. Greek actors. Less known Greek actors cast. Problem solved. So it is a fair point. But the solution would have been elegant, beautiful, respectful. Yeah.
Right? Making it a little bit more distracting and taking away from the actual message of the film. And that's a big concern that I have with this. I mean, we have fucking Travis Scott in this movie. What the fuck is Travis Scott doing in this movie, bro? Like I don't know if Christopher Nolan's just trying to try something edgy. It's like, what the fuck is he doing in here?
Yeah.
Right? Just for the fact of all these stars and all these celebrities being in this film kind of gives you a concerning feeling about how is this movie going to play out. Now,
I have a concerning feeling, all right. I have a concerning feeling, all right. I'm obsessed. I need professional help.
Now, the other issue that a lot of people were having, but was actually debunked, was the fact that they thought Achilles was going to be played by Elliot Page.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. They leaked that one on purpose. I said this since day one. There's no way.
Right. And as you guys know, Christopher Nolan and Elliot Page have this relationship, and I don't know how that developed or why he loves her in his movies, right? But she's not playing Achilles, right?
I'm noticing something, guys. Did you notice it? I'm noticing something.
She's playing a whole different character that, from what I've heard, is going to be in the film for maybe 10 minutes. That's what I heard, okay? She dies.
It's basically a box. It's a tick box.
Dies off pretty quickly. So that's cut off and rumored. However, I do understand the outrage that people have with these gender swaps. I've mentioned this in my previous video several times about these gender swaps and how films should just stay consistent to the actual genders of the characters, right?
Based.
Instead of switching them. And
the race.
You know, I could already see why this causes an outrage. You know, gender, race swaps, right? So another issue is the fact that Lupita Nyong'o is playing a European, you know, woman that's, you know, a mythological character who's supposed to be a European woman, and they're saying that that's not congruent to that. And I can absolutely understand that point of view. It's just like, at the end of the day, we don't want Ryan Gosling playing the Black Panther, right?
Based. Subscribe. Go subscribe. Refreshing.
It's just an ongoing issue in Hollywood with these gender and race swaps, and it's slowly ruining the industry, you know, because we're not putting a hard line on these castings and just staying congruent to the actual characters from the material that we're deriving these films from. And then we get to the actual trailer of The Odyssey. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this, I'm not gonna say it was ass, but it was underwhelming. It felt dull. And obviously you can't really speak on how a movie's gonna actually be by a 2-minute trailer. However, Oppenheimer's trailer,
I beg to differ,
was way more hype than this shit, right? And
shit. That's it. You did it though. You did it, Mo. You did it. You called it shit based on the trailer. So we were saying, yes, I agree. That is congruent with the original material. In fact, descriptive. Excellent.
That shit had no fantastical elements and no giant cast like this, right? But still had more aura than the Odyssey did, right? True. Now, to be fair, Christopher Nolan is known to make films that become more impressive and more respected over time.
He's gonna have to change the entire cast if he wants respect over time. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Hey, Metatron, greetings from Milan. Thank you. Good to have you here. Appreciate that. I live for your comments about the awful movie. Brother, I'm never gonna stop. Like, people are gonna try to institutionalize me. Like, I mean it. Like, there is already people complaining. I love it. They are showing, like, on Reddit these screenshots, and they say, look, he's gone crazy. And they show, like, then in the last 14 uploads, 10 are about Nolan. And I'm like, you're absolutely right. And it's going to get worse, not better. It's going to get worse. I'm going to go everywhere. You won't be able to get, I'm going to start, like, even when I post, next time I make a video about gladiatorial combat, about whatever it is, the Celtic tradition, I'll still find a way to say that on that video too, and I will never stop. I might contact Viking Jewelry, and we'll see if we can make a Nolan dedicated video, like an Odyssey, like not video, merch. We'll see. I'll have to lawyer up for that one, but yeah. Let me see. Oh no, don't touch Conan. I love Conan. One of my favorite things ever. Yeah. Oh, what? The rapper playing Memnon? No, get up. If you were gonna put Memnon on the movie, then you would, the historical character, black historical warrior, then find someone who is black and looks the part. Because looking the part is important as well. I couldn't play freaking Mike Tyson, not only because of the race swap, I know I'm saying the obvious, but also because, you know, I'm lacking the 57 kilograms of muscle. So there is that. So if you're playing Memnon, I'd like to find someone who looks like a warrior. You know what I mean? So there is that.
Right. Inception, Interstellar, like all these
Inception
films
was fun.
seem to get better over time, because he's extremely good at conveying subtle messages into the film and trying to derive deeper meanings from the film than just, you know, make a blockbuster, right?
Yeah, I think he should have stuck to the subtle messages, because Helen of Congo is anything but a subtle message, and so there is that.
You know, that could very well be the case for the Odyssey. You know, we all know that he loves using practical effects, and he literally sends these production companies going bankrupt because he wants to use the most realistic
IMAX.
effects possible
IMAX,
for his
yeah.
films. And you know, that's what separates him, and they give him the money, right? They give it to him anyway, because
You know who else gave him money? The Greek government, taxpayer money, $6 million for him to disrespect the history of Greece. Didn't even shoot that much in Greece anyways. He went to freaking Sicily, my island, where he placed the robots as the giants. So that's another one for you right there.
you know, it's a working formula for him, and you can see the quality that is congruent when he uses his practical effects. In my opinion, using practical effects for a mythology film and a fantasy film, something that I haven't seen before.
Just so we're clear, I know you're probably not into history. It's half myth, half history. The Odyssey is both. Just the war did happen. We have the ruins of the original Troy, and yeah, some of the events actually did happen, but just
And I'm hoping he doesn't dilute the fantastical elements in the mythology of this, because
Yeah.
that's what draws us to these stories, right?
Fair,
You know, the
yeah.
magical elements
totally.
and the creatures and all that, right? So
Yeah, I would say that the steel-wearing giants diluted, all right? What do you guys think? The mecha, does that dilute it? I would say that's yeah.
hopefully he doesn't dilute this to the point where it's just like we barely get to see any fantastical elements to this.
I get that point,
And
yeah.
he sticks strictly to his scheme and doesn't try to adapt, you know, the things from the actual story of Odysseus. Those are really the main three things that
Yeah, I think you should have stuck to the original scheme and stick to the original skin. And this I would, of course, say for anything, as he said, pointed out correctly. So I'm going to say it the other way around. As a European, I don't want to see historical or mythological Europeans being race swapped into black people or Asians or whatever the heck. But at the same time, I don't want historical Africans or historical black or Asian or whatever the heck to be swapped with European actors. It shouldn't happen. It's disrespectful. I don't want to disrespect African history, and I don't want people to disrespect my history also, because think about this for a second. All the people that based guy, by the way, really good video, really appreciated you. Thank you so much for being honest about this. And by the way, we're going to check out your channel as well, among other things, but I do want to finish this point before we check out his channel a little more and then we play. But I do want to say this. It really is a matter of respect, but the reality is that all the people that have called us racists, they tell us, oh, you do it because you're racist, then why on earth is my actual obsession with Nolan? Think about it. Nolan is a white guy. He's the one that I've been calling him the devil. I've been calling him a traitor. I've been calling it the messenger of Satan. I used all of it. What did I really say about Lupita? I said, initially, yeah, I made the joke, Helen of Congo. It's a joke. But once again, I know she's not from Congo. So the joke is to Nolan, who the heck did you cast, Nolan? Is the joke. And the only time that I actually did make one video to attack Lupita was because she made an interview and said, it's just a myth, relax, racists. Then yes, then I attacked her arguments. But that was it. I dedicated one video to attack Lupita Nyong'o. But Nolan, if anything, if you're going to call me racist, you should call me racist towards Nolanism, because Nolan at this point is a different race. He's a different, it's not even white, because he betrayed us all anyways. So Nolan to me is its own race, and I am Nolanist. I'm absolutely a Nolanist. All right, let me check the super chats, and then we check this guy's channel, and then we play. That's the plan. It's a wonderful plan. Anyways, let me see. Badombre, thank you for the support. You were saying, I spent decades in the wilderness, 2 more away from home, and a locomotive engineer. Man, this guy has done you've done everything. And every time you tell me, I was lucky enough to enjoy digging ditches in the rain. Keep streaming, keep loving your family. Absolutely. And I respect people that, by the way, do very physical jobs. I do. Because I can complain all I want. Oh gosh, I had to stream 4 hours, and then I had to research before that, and then I had to edit for 3 hours. It can get a little intense, and sometimes I need ibuprofen, but it's nothing. It's nothing. My job is a joke compared to people like him, or people like you, people that put shingles on top of roofs, or people that do jobs that require massive amounts of commuting. So I do feel privileged, and I'm very grateful to have this job anyways. And that's all thanks to all of you guys. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Happy birthday, good sir. Long-time viewer here. Love your idealect and openness for Christianity. Well, I am Christian. I'm not open for Christian. I am Christian. If possible, would you consider a collab on a fantasy book that features a knight's quest? It's nice, but I would be lying to you, and I want to be honest. I barely have the time to write my own book. I have no time for any collab. But I do wish you all the best of luck, and thank you for... I am honored that you thought of that, but I'm sure that maybe there are other people that can do it and could even do a better job than me. Thank you, Kelt. Hi, Metron, happy birthday. Dear Metron, happy birthday to you. Thank you so much. I'll make an all-in-one video on my channel next week. The Celts were blonde. Ooh, that's cool. Totally. And then some Celts in the... At least if we are to believe the Roman sources, who had ginger hair, at least when it comes to Picts, for instance, in Scotland. Some people disagree, but then again, Pomponius Mela and Julius Caesar do mention these colors. And Beaches says, if they did the romance of the Three Kingdoms with race swaps, with Chinese government will not allow it in theaters. Of course. And they will be right. I mean, it's probably the only time I'm going to agree with the Chinese government, but I would agree with that. Totally. I wish you would watch I Am Greek and Everyone is Wrong about Nolan's Odyssey. Okay, I'll add it to my videos. Let me look for it, so that maybe for another stream we could do that. Let me just open it. Where is it? I'm Greek. Do you know the name of the channel? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. So you'll have to give me name of the channel. Oh, I'm Greek. No, the girl. Is it the girl? This one? It's 25 minutes yet, so it needs to be done on a separate stream. I'll react to it though. If you tell me it's good, we want to give voices to the Greeks. I'm the Chris and Leo. We are doing that 100%. Okay, guaranteed. I'll do it. I promise I'll do it. Next few days, next stream, we'll do it. Very cool. If they did the romance of the year, I read that. Very nice. I won't regret it. No, I believe you. I believe you guys are great when it comes to these. All right, so let me finish up with the channel review. And what time is it? 5. No, we're fine still. So Mo Kera, we just watched. He does heroes, cinema, and culture. A breakdown movie, anime, celebrities, and pop culture to uncover the deeper themes beneath them: human behavior, relationship, ambition, identity, loyalty, purpose. And okay, cool. Very, very cool. And then he's been doing this for a while, because at least 1 year. He's got a lot of videos. So at least 1 year. And if you're into this kind of stuff, you should totally go subscribe, guys, because it seems like the algorithm hasn't been kind to him. So I think this is a good opportunity. So definitely this will be edited and posted as its own video, and hopefully people will go and check out this brother's channel, because I did appreciate the integrity. Because it's very easy for people to just say, oh, people are just mad because they don't want to see black people on screen, and play the victim card. And so it's very refreshing when you see someone who's being intellectually honest and just tells you he understands our point of view as Europeans, that we don't want to be race swapped and disrespected. And he also says we wouldn't like to see that with casting like a white actor to play a historical black role. Yeah. Not many people have the courage to say it these days, because they choose the easy way, where they get the victim points. He didn't. I appreciate that. Good channel. All right, then. So, hello. So we started at 3:30, 5:30. All right, I'm going to play, guys. I'm going to play. I think, so next stream, just so you know, we're going to check out this Greek woman and her channel. And then I might check what Jaza did, because I know that he posted a video where he drew the Odyssey characters. We'll do that. So those will be for the next stream. But for now, I'm going to play. I'm going to play because it's birthday. I'm going to play. So I'm still going to read the chat. It's still here on my secondary. Have you ever seen the setup? I don't know if I show you. I don't know if I can move it because we're cable connected. So I know I moved it earlier, but it was a little bit of a risk. Anyways, I've got like a massive vertical monitor here just for the chat and OBS control panel. So you're still 100% part of this. I'm going to close the stuff that we don't need. So I bought a game, guys, and I bought it for my birthday, and I'm very interested in it. It's called Routine, and I'm going to go to the moon. So I'm taking you with me to the moon. That's where we are going. So I'm just going to start the game, and then I'll share my screen. 1 moment. Your son is gonna grow up to be an oh what? What are you on about? You're a clown. But I know you're trying to farm a reaction from me, but the only thing you get is laughing. It just makes me laugh. When people say stupid stuff, it makes me laugh. So who cares? Anyways, let me close this so we get the game. And then we want to see, I'm gonna make sure we get game capture. So 1 moment. And it should be this. And so now if I remove display, it's still okay. You see it, but I need to reconfigure it. So 1 moment, because we need to configure it. Yeah. Go. I'm excited about this game, guys. Very excited about this game. There you go. Splendid. All right then. So press any key, I'm told. Let me turn off the light though, so that I don't have too much light on my face. You guys seeing the screen? Let's see. FNT is live now, and they just said that they are going to kidnap and have you in a show of the Odyssey. Oh yeah, for sure. Totally. Friday Night Tights. Oh yeah, I'll be there, all right. And Critical Drinker has also invited me. So that's going to happen. Very cool. All right, so where is any key? So, guys, I'm going to take you to the moon. I think the options are fine. There isn't anything special. You getting audio? Yeah. So anyways, this game is set, I believe, in the 70s. And you are an astronaut who lives in a lunar colony. And I love the setting already because I'm vintage like that. And we're going to check it out. I'm just going to click new game. Let's go for slot 3. Let's do it. Gods of Egypt, Prince of Persia, and many other. Yeah, those were also mess. True. Wraith, you're absolutely right. Story. Lunar software? Really? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Dinemancer, for the subscriptions on Twitch. Routine. I'm excited about this. Spacetron. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. Yep, that's a routine, alright. I like the music. It's old school movie feels. I think it feels like an old school. Wow.
We started this journey together,
Man, that's cinematic.
chasing the unknown, seeking what we could not see. But now, we're lost.
Love it. Fantastic beginning. Fantastic. You like how it's grainy? Yeah. They did capture the atmosphere of the time. It feels a little VHS. I mean, the graphics are stunning. If you notice, it has a little bit of low contrast, but then again, it gives you like you're in a movie of like old school movie, and I like that. Sorry, let's have a look. Is it too dark? It's a little dark, isn't it? Maybe we increase a little bit the camera. I don't know. I kind of like the darkness. If you guys don't mind, I like dark spots to be dark. Right, from Union Plaza HQ Security. Of course, something is going to happen, isn't it? We are glad to have you with us and appreciate your role in helping Union Plaza thrive. Yeah, let's go to the moon. I mean, it's as far away as I could be from Nolan, and that's why I chose this game, so that I could be far away from Nolan, and that's great. So this is where I sleep. Looks good. Is that coffee? Definitely American coffee, considering the size. You got a fire extinguisher. Let's see. It's very cinematic. Open door. Or not. Isolation room. Why not? Let's read it. Alright. Health and safety notice. Don't watch Nolan's content. Due to current health and safety protocols, wearing a pressure suit and helmet. Oh, I saw the helmet. And displaying your ID on your breastplate is mandatory at all times. So the helmet is so you can breathe, and the ID is to make sure that you are not Nolan. We apologize for the inconvenience. No problem. No problem. Right. Let's get the helmet. Thank you. The game looks good, you're right. Yeah, Chapter 1, Birth. Yeah. That does not look like it's doing well, though. It's like it's wiggling. It's wiggling. It is. Okay, so I need the ID now. Where do I get the ID? Watch me get stuck in the form, print, email. Form. Physical compliance activity. Yeah, I do need to do more. Left control space S. All right, left control space. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. That's low, all right. Okay, cool. Can I get up? Oh, great. Thank you. All right, go as low as you can. Did. Next. Great, thank you. Activity 2. Now stretch your body left and right. Space A. Also, you can... Oh, I see. So if you push space, you can look to the side. I love that. Love it. Love to see it. Okay, great. Great. Mix it up. Now space and D, so you can... Okay, love it. By the way, this game took 12 years to be made. 12 years. It was supposed to come out in 2013. It's 2026. Here we are. Great, thank you. And finally, let's test your toes. Reach up as high as you can. Space plus W. Oh, wow, you can... That's cool. VHS! I love VHS. Okay, thank you. Done it. We good? Great, thank you. In order to improve our services, please rate the following. Perfect. Continue. Perfect. Continue. Perfect. Continue. Thank you. All right. Now what? Finish. Print. In order to use the terminals throughout Union Plaza, you must have your ID. Yeah. Continue. On my breastplate. Thank you for completing the release form. You may now print your ID. Print. Ooh. Oh, we're printing it. Look at the technology. 1975, guys. 1975, guys. That's me. That's my idea. Okay. What a start. Okay, how did I do it again? Left control, S and space. And now it's not working. Uh-oh. Wait, so this, then okay. Yeah, there it is. Wait, I need to get a little closer. This is not starting well. Space. There he is. Pick it up. Thank you. That's kind of fun, actually, that you can get that low. You were born in 73? There you go. You be too. So, I guess you're not the protagonist, because you've been... Oh, can we leave now? Can you open the door? Puzzle solver. The Metatron. Unbelievable. Get me on the case. Where is Nolan? Willkommen. It's German. That's a pile of trash. That's not very... Okay, it doesn't work. Uh-oh. So I may have not told you that this is a horror. So I mean, it's not gonna be... Let's see the languages. Okay, so we've got Willkommen. We've got Huaying, that's Mandarin. I can't read that. Welcome, I can read that one, alright. And we got Irashaimase, that's Japanese. Come on, no Italian? They wrote German Willkommen 3 times. And they couldn't put Benvenuto. We got Spanish Bienvenido, though. That's cool. Alright, so look at the feels of this game. Wow, it's looking good. Oh, wow. That's the Earth. That's to help with nostalgia, isn't it? So basically everything is cathode ray tube, right? Because this is 1975. So it's CRTs. Technology, I hope they do it accurately. So far, we have seen VHS. So far, I think they did go for that. I heard that it's historically accurate. That's what I heard, the tech. Which would be really cool. I'll be judged to that. Alright, let's see the moon. Let's see the moon. Yeah, it's a routine. Let's see the moon. Focus. Woohoo! Man. Yeah. Vast.
Magnificent.
That is magnificent.
Welcome to Union Plaza.
Welcome, guys.
Gateway to the lunar frontier.
Yeah, all of this.
Take a moment to appreciate the breathtaking panorama of the moon's surface stretching out before you. A sight that has captivated humanity for generations.
Yeah.
Now that you've successfully concluded your isolation, we invite you to proceed to the meeting room, A1, for an informative induction session on a Cosmonaut Assistance Tool.
Thank you. So you do understand this. The plot of this movie is that I isolated myself on the moon to get away from Nolan and the Odyssey. That's what the story is. So now that I've successfully completed... That's amazing, by the way. To think that humanity, someone has done this, is mind-blowing. So I know for a fact, for sure, 100% there is going to be an angle where we'll be able to see the Earth, the blue marble, from here. I love that I can see the sun, but this is... I love the immersion of this kind of... How many panes do you think these windows have? Because, I mean, if this breaks, we're all dead. So, tanti auguri. Thank you so much, Isaac. I appreciate that. I love this game already. What do we got here? Deguchi. That's still Japanese for exit. Yeah. Or I mean, you could read it in Chinese too. Yeah. All right. It's locked. Oh, we need a code. I knew it. I knew it. This was Nolan. He did it. All right. So let's look for the code. Can we open this one? I also love the interaction that you can move the mouse. Look at this. That's actually kind of... That's actually kind of cool. Alright, so we need to find the code. So far, so good. What game is this? Routine. And we are on a lunar colony. And obviously something did not go very well. I think that's the story of every horror. But let's go. Man, look at the graphics. I also love spending time looking at the details that developers like. Look at this wallpaper. Freaking love it. And look at the curtains draping over the table. The table has been flipped though. This reminds me of my reaction to Nolan's Odyssey trailer. The chairs were got very nice. All right. Is that a firearm? Oh, it's a tool. It's a tool, guys. We got the tool. Still need the code, though. Can we see the Earth from these windows? Let me see. No, the sun. It's probably going to be later in the game. They're probably keeping it. They want to cook first. I'm going to let them cook. What the heck is that, by the way? What are we doing on the moon with those buildings? Anyways, CAT orientation. Let's go. Okay, next slide. Welcome to your CAT orientation and PDA overview. Here you will learn the basics of how to operate your cosmonaut assistance tool and make the most of your PDA personal data assistance. Please read the following carefully. All right, let's go. Your CAT is powered by lithium-ion batteries. You will need to keep the CAT, I'm just going to say CAT, powered to use all of its functions. Remaining battery, okay, so there is a mechanic of batteries, okay, displayed on the battery. This will be visible while inspecting the CAT when a battery is inserted. Inspecting the CAT doesn't sound very nice, does it? If you haven't already done so, locate the battery and insert it. I haven't done so, so let's look for a battery. Where would you put a battery, by the way? CAT orientation. Yeah, CAT orientation, all right. Yeah, this is the 70s. Look at these folders. I've actually got a few. I have a few because, as you know, I collect vintage computers. And I have a few IBM programs that are stored in folders and files like this. Yeah, so that's kind of cool to see. That's a stapler. Let's open this one. Let's open this one, guys. Let's open this one. I hope we have 9 lives, like a cat. Why did they leave garbage everywhere? This must have been run by Italians. I thought, you know, because if this facility was built by Americans and whatnot, there wouldn't be garbage everywhere. This is Italians, all right. Okay, batteries. Boom. Done. I got the battery. It clicked. It clicked. It clicked, guys. You know, the graphics are so good that I need to reduce a little bit me, because it's just that good. All right, so I got it and I inserted it. Now what? Now let's get you connected to your PDA. Inspect okay, so the PDA is like on the screen. Inspect the CAT and press the wireless access button to inspect the CAT. R. All right, so that's kind of complicated, isn't it? So this is how you inspect the CAT. This is the wireless button. Oh, I can actually push it. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. 6 AAA battle, AAA batteries. That's nice. And now what? Click to save data. Let's click. Progress saved. I'm doing it, guys. All right, so we got tasks. Tasks. We need to get the code in progress, so that's where you get the mission, the quest. Cool. Database. Arrival elevator pin 2385, ladies. And can you write it in chat, please? 2385. I think we got it. I think we got it. 2385. Splendid. Media. Nothing. And hardware is to what? Oh, it tells you about this. Diagnostic tool. Okay, great. All right, so we got it. Let's go insert it. Alright, so do I need to disconnect it? Yes, I do. Oh, I can use it like a... Ooh, look at this. There is a screen in my screen. Man, can you imagine if I point the screen outside and I see an alien? It's the problem is that if it's the greys, the reptilian will stick out, but the greys, be difficult to see. It's a good game. So far, I love it. I love the, you know, I'm all for atmospheres. I don't know if there are gonna be enemies, I imagine, but even if it's a walking simulator, I don't even care. You know, I'm in my 40s. I don't need action all the time. I need something that I can think. Do you know what I mean? What was the code again? 2385. GG. What have we got here? Nice. Screens. Man, that's a lot of CRTs. Alright, gateway, guys. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Good game, isn't it? The atmosphere is stellar, I agree. And it's not full price. Like, you can buy it for $22. It's not too bad. Like, it's not a $60 game. Uh-oh. Okay, is that piso mojado? I always say it. I always see it here in America. Wet floors. Is that a... Can I drink? Not really. Yeah, those are CRTs. Oh, this is Arrival, so that's where you get like shuttle access, I guess. Everything is being cancelled, guys. It is then definitely being run by Italians. If every flight is cancelled and everything is late, 100% is Italians. 100%. Man, look at the size of that cathode tube. I love it. Departures, stations, tram station. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. It's not on console? That's a shame. It's a little loud, isn't it? And let me reduce... Is it loud? The voices. Let me know if it's loud. I'll reduce it a little bit. I have a 4090. Yep, that's my graphics card. Yeah, I'm getting solid 60 FPS in 4K, so must be optimized. Well, then again, it's a beast of a card. Alright, what... Ooh, is that a Mac? Looks a little bit like a Macintosh, doesn't it? A little bit. Alright, so identification scan. Let's do it. Scanning. Scan invalid or scan invalid, depending what you wanna... Okay, so that didn't work. Access code. It's... Oh, we gotta find another code, guys. So let's go explore. What is this? Cassettes.
We need to shut down the ASN.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's scattered or in hiding.
Hiding.
And the only two people with security access to the ASN are me and Kay. If I don't make... Kay's your only shot. Find her. Shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it down. You know, shut it down never sounds great. It's a Scotsman, alright? Yep. Shut it down never sounds great when it comes to situations like this. That's a lot of cables. Alright, so we gotta find the code. So, let's go. Let's find the code. Let's find the code. Let's find the code. Alright, what's in here? Trolleys? I can barely see, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the dark corners. Dark corners? Alright, so where do I go? Oh, look. This one is green, though. It's still cancelled, even if it's green. So don't let it... how am I gonna... Oh, wait. Something is happening. Alright, so let's see. What is this thing connected to? Oh, there we go. To anyone reading this, it's Cooper. I forced the shutters down. I had to. Use the cat's maintenance module to override the fuse box. Point and pull the trigger. Yeah, because this is connected to this, which is what keeps... I get it. Splendid. That's nice. We can try things out. Alright, where are we going? Britain? Better be careful. Run. Man, I can barely see. That's kind of... Oh, what's that sound? What the heck is that sound? Hello? Am I supposed to go in? If it opens again, I'll run in. Alright. Man, this is dark. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest. Screen. Ooh. Hi. Alright, so tram control, the mall. Oh, this is to leave. This is to leave. I see. Living quarters is, I think, where we came from. So let's check them all. Man, this place is big. Oh, it's actually moving, man. I love this. Cool. Well, I don't know. I probably should have explored a little more. But then again, without a light... Alright, so we're in the mall. Kind of reminds me of the back rooms, to be honest, but we'll see. What a game. And then what was that one called? That one was called Gateway. So just we make sure. So I think we'll check living quarters, but I think that's where we started the game. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, I do read chat when I can. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Appreciate that. Wow. Restroom, toilet. Nice, nice. The mall. Man, the mall. When you give me a mall and a 90s, or in this case 70s, but you know what I mean, 80s looking cam, I love it. Camera. I wonder if you can go down there or if you die. Maybe let's not test our... Let's not push our luck. Set in 75, yep. Okay, let's explore this place. 1 year after your dad? That's cool. Man, my dad was born in 1950. So we could go right. See if there is something here. The most staff only maintenance. So this is maintenance, and right now no entry. So I guess our only option, well, less options means less chances of getting lost, so we'll follow the path. Reception. There's no one. Oh, hi there. Oh, the voice. The voice. Yeah. Yeah, that's what computers sounded like. He's much better than Nolan, telling stories. He's adorable, by the way. Yeah, let's go. He does this with a mouth. That's adorable. Where are we going? Oh, that's it? Okay. Well, great. There's a battery. I don't need it. So, check-in terminals. Check-in terminals. Okay. I like the terminals. Does this one open, or do I need something special? How do you open this? I don't see the computers. I know I'm gonna get stuck easily because I'm surprised I haven't got stuck yet. Maybe I need to talk to the... I swear I heard something. Any of these terminals that I can use? No. We're gonna get stuck. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, log in. Alright. Oh, goodness gracious. My ID. I don't know if I have an ID. Is it the same? I don't think so. Was that my ID? I'm gonna have to check chat again. Do you guys remember what that code was? If any of you remembers, so I don't have to leave the game to scroll back, chat back. 2385. I'll try it. Thank you. Oh, validating. That is our code. Oh, no. Invalid. Okay, so we need to find a login code. Let's see what they tell us. Due to current health and safety protocols, wearing a pressure suit and helmet, I have it, and displaying your ID on your breastplate is mandatory at all times. We apologize. But does the ID... Do I... Oh, 5664. That was a subtle hint, but I liked it. 5664. It worked! Oh, I love it. What is your reason for today's visit? Business or pleasure? Always pleasure. Visit O'Neill's Electronics and snag the Cat Ultra View module at the... Oh, we can upgrade the Cat? Cool. Finish. Thank you. Unable to call the elevator. Oh, come on. Don't give me the error. Well, we still got an error, so that was nice, but didn't do anything, did it? Well, anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That was kind of cool. Do I need to talk to the little guy? Can we... Hello? EE is floppy disk operated. I'm trying to click everything. Could you imagine this maniac in an astronaut suit that is like crawling? Anyways, cool. Push for push for assistance. Woohoo! Hi. Why are you still here? Well, I wanted to go. I don't know, I'm gonna try and follow him. Use the cat. I could try. Oh yeah, there is a problem. Oh, cool. He's gonna fix it, guys. He's gonna fix it. So what do we do? You know another way. Yeah, there we go. You know what I've been thinking of buying? Talking about retro and vintage? A Neo Geo. I found someone who's selling one. Who? This thing is the most adorable robot I've ever seen. And I'm considering getting the Neo Geo. I don't know where we are going. It's a pretty good game, yeah. It's a game. Buy it ASAP, yeah. Complete in box. That was clever, yeah, it was good. That I had to look down, it was good. What a day, tell me about it. We're going to the maintenance block. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. As long as it's progress, am I right? Oh, this. Why is he crying? Yeah, you stay here. I'm hearing noises. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. He does look a little bit like a Macintosh. Alright. Let's go. Goodbye. Next level. Pretty fun. As I say, I love the atmosphere. Also the attention to details. Okay, what do we have? Building material. I hear noises. Who's making those noises? Warning. Strong magnetic field. Okay. Yeah, everything was analog, alright. Man, look at this. Music is a little Blade Runner-ish, isn't it? If you know, you know. Oh, this is a wireless access point. Let's go. Let's save. Thank you. Tasks. Alright, so we've got several. So I completed the elevator code. We need an access ID. Several, in fact. Ultra view module. Oh yeah, yeah, there are a few things we need to do. We'll have to figure that out. I don't even know if I was supposed to leave those areas, to be honest. We'll see. For now, let's disconnect. Alright. I might go back to those areas to make sure that everything was thoroughly explored. Alright, what is this? I swear I keep hearing noises. Is that a code? Relay box. We might need to hit it with the cat, so we'll do that in a second. Let me read the... When your cat screen distorts warps, use the degas feature on your cat. It looks like this. Oh, that's cool. Really? Man, they went... Cool. So let's try it. Oh yeah, it is distorted. Yeah, you had to do this with CRT screens, totally. Particularly if you use like a magnet. I'm gonna hit it. And he opened that, but now I need to yeah, look at that. It's got this, man, I love it. Alright, so let's fix it. Let's fix it. So to fix it, it said to use... It was a tool. What did it look like? One moment. It looks like that. Like a U. Like a U. You guys see it? I'm looking for it. So this is the battery. Where is it? Well, let's see if it's this one. Oh yeah, it is that one. Cool. Man, what a game. 1 million subscribers. Yeah. That's how it is. It's streams have... I've never got a lot of people watching the streams. I'm not sure why people don't get the notification. There's sometimes I have 150, sometimes I have 500, sometimes 300. The only time I had like 1,000 people watching was when I streamed my wedding. I had like 1,000 people watching. And then another time I was talking about like a very controversial issue and I had like 12 or 1,300 watching. It's very random. So these days I don't even pay attention. Anyone who is here, I appreciate you being here, but it is what it is these days. It's weird. It's possible the weekend. Yeah, the weekend as well. Who knows? Happy to have you here, Laura. Alright, so we opened this. How do you... did we? I thought we did. Do I have to... Oh, I have to do... Oh my gosh. It does not feel safe. Press manual release. The funny thing is that I don't even know why I'm doing all of this, but I guess we're exploring to figure out what happened. And because, of course, there isn't a single human being. Batteries, thank you. We good? Let me check battery levels. Oh, full. We got 3. Nice. Oh, that's a CRT, all right. Look at that. Oh, one of those that has a built-in VHS. I actually have 2 in this very room, just like that. But they are actually early 90s TVs. I don't know if they had these built-in ones in the 75, to be honest. But that's just me being a little pedantic, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. That scared the shit out of me. So we're not going this way, I suppose. It's really dark. Any way to interact with something? Or no entry. Tachiri Kinshi, that's Japanese. Okay. Tachiri Kinshi. So we're not going that way. Oh, wow. Yeah, but I'm not going to waste the cat unless I see like something that looks interactable because we only have 3 batteries. Oh, it says to scan. I don't know if that's what they mean, though. Maybe we... It's strange, though, that it would let me come so far to just block me, unless that's a door we need to open somewhere else. It's very dark, this area. Oh, wait. What is that pulsating there? Nolan! Is that a button? Wait. Is it? Wait a second. Wait. I think I got it. What is that? How do I get that far? I forgot. It's this. Yeah, it is a button. I can see it. Okay. Wait a sec. So, I do this. There it is. Man, I got it. Bro. I'm actually doing better than I thought. Oh, no. Oh, what's going on? Oh, who's that? I'm gonna shoot him. Second Amendment. Careful what you do. Right to bear arms. Don't do that. Is it friendly? That's not friendly. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh gosh. Did it stop? It did not stop. Oh god. I'm running. I'm out of here. Oh my goodness. Run! What on earth is that? Oh, there's another one. Oh, but this one is dead. Oh, that was... Okay, we got the first enemy, guys. We good? Well, music is good, though. Mega Zone. That's for me, alright. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I can... music, it's... that's my tune. Okay, let's get in here. Man, he just... Oh, I found the arcade! What have we got? Polybius? If you know, you know. Have we got Polybius in here? Come on. Ninja Turtles. Give me a Ninja Turtles. Come on. Oh, we can actually play it? Oh, come on. This is me, alright. Alright, let's press the start. Let's go. What do I do? The music is great. That's a shot. Ready. What? Oh, I see. Oh, we did the poses. Look at me. Man, it looks just like me without a shirt. Unbelievable. How did they do that? Huge. Sounds like critical. Man. That's your boy. Oh no, that's a little fast. Fail, guys. I failed. Is there any other game we can play? Give me like happy birthday, Metatron. Thank you so much, Pablo. Is this the only game? Oh come on, this one looked great. We got a battery, so I'll take that. You know, when you say you miss arcades, I'm actually trying to recreate one in my home. I don't have a pinball just yet, but I do have 3 cabinets. I do. How's the... let me see. How are we doing with battery? Still 3. Okay, cool. We got another playable game. I'm playing this. What is it? Space shooter? You need to give me a space shooter. Alright. Level 1. Oh man, what is this? Oh, it's like, I see, cool. One of those interactive. Level 2. Level 1 was easy, Up, right, left, up. Up, right, left, I see. It's like labyrinth. Level 3, alright, memorize. Well, up, left, right, left, up. Up, left, up. No, right, left, up, I guess. There seems to be no penalty for me misclicking, so I mean, up, left, up, left, up. Oh no. I misclicked. There is a penalty then. That was good. Lady Jennifer, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Any other game? I'm kind of... it's kind of funny because the games look more like 1980s. 1970s would be something a bit like the, what is it called? The Atari machines. But cool. I'm not gonna complain too much. I love the neon. Alright, what have we got here? There is a door. There is a security office. John Cooper. Oh yeah, I've seen that name before. And that's a propane, I suppose. But I don't know how we open this, but definitely it's a transportation and motion. So I think this is the goal. Computer Otsuka. Use the computer. Oh yeah, use terminal to operate door. Fine. Which terminal though? Which I read the Japanese before I read the English. What terminal? We need to find the terminal, guys. Let's find the terminal. The Ripatron, that's me. Security office. So I think we need to find the security office. If we can find a map. I don't think there's gonna be a computer here. They've got good air conditioning though. Defender, yeah. Defender of the Crown is what I would want to play. Alright, we need to be careful because those robots are Muppets. So we gotta be careful. We need to find this office so we can operate. Very good game so far. I mean, it really is my type of game. Mega Zone. Oh, stop it. Where is he going? I don't know where he's going, but he's stopped behaving like a Redditor. That's what they did. They took like the mind of a Redditor and put it in a in a robot. Look at these neons. Souvenirs. Thank you for becoming a member, Lapco92. Appreciate that. That's very orange. Check out. I'm gonna check it out, alright. Oh, it's the souvenir version of the little robot. It's adorable. Alright, what have we got here? Lunar lamp, $150. You're out of your mind. I like the little souvenirs. Let's see. It's nothing though. Man, this screams 1970s. In fact, 60s even. That kind of cap. Alright, cool. Nice, I suppose. What else? There is another one of those robots. I wonder if they are sensory activated. Can you have multiple activated at the same time? Can I go inside here? No. You think it's gonna activate? Should I test it? Every rune is so boldly colored, it's true. Yeah, I love it. Oh, this guy. Oh no. Oh no, he got activated. He got activated. Run. I got stuck. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Just run. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, if you put some distance. Was this guy here? Oh gosh. Who builds? Ah! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, that really got me, motherfucker. Okay, that does stop them. But just, it's a little stun. Ooh, that really got me. Piece of shit. Galaxy Video, guys. How much aggro? He's still coming after me. Yeah, it's just a little stun. So you just gotta run it. Plus, we need batteries now. So, yeah. I wanna try and run from him. Oh, gosh. Just leave me alone, I swear. I just want to look at the lunar colony. And they're fast. Can he go through this? Oh, I think oh no. Which way are you going? Left or right? Left or right, Muppet? Woohoo! That's what you get. That's the other one. It's still... Okay. I guess there is a way where you can lure them from an area you want to explore. I don't think they can go inside here. Man, that guy freaked me out. I swear. Not a problem, Gavwin. Hey, I just got paid on X. Thank you, Elon Musk. Appreciate. I guess. I just got the message. I swear X shit posting is paying off well. Oh, I can hear them again. I kind of wanted to go that way, but the robots... So let me check the battery situation. Yeah, completely depleted. I honestly... There are batteries in here, so I'm gonna go inside here again. But I don't know if it's worth it to shoot them. Because you might need the batteries to interact with... I thought there was a battery here. I must have taken it. You might need the batteries to interact with the computers. There you go. Okay, fully charged. So maybe as a last resort, but otherwise better outrun them. Even the batteries are period accurate. Yeah, you're right. Alright. So I was saying, let's try to have a plan here. We know we need to... Oh no, the robot is dead. Let's try not activate it, because they are censored. They have to have like a zone, like a dead zone, where if you enter, they activate. I wish we had a map, but there is no map and no signal. VHS. Okay, let's see if we can avoid... Oh, there is another one there. Alright. Oh, there is... Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's a good way to test if two can be active at the same time. Doesn't... No, they can't. Okay, that's a good news. So there was one monster here. Electronics. Is there any way to open this? Hey Toads, I know you've been working late recently, so if you want to open these shutters, just use John's terminal in his office, behind Megazone. Alright, behind Megazone, guys. That's where we want to go. So let's return to Megazone, because that's where the office is. Alright. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it. Behind Megazone. What was Megazone? Was it the arcade? Yes. So there is an office behind Megazone. How do I enter it? Let me see. So what we have put together so far, this is like my safe space, which is kind of funny because that's exactly what a safe space of mine would look like an arcade anyways. So this is where they can't go. So if we ever get overwhelmed with the robots, that's where we go. That's where we go. And apparently the office is over here. So what I'm understanding from this is that this door must lead to the office. But to use it, we need access to the terminal, which I thought it would have been this, but it's turned off. Let's look at the cables, because oftentimes in this game so far, maybe I need to shoot something to activate the cables. Oh yeah, maybe. I'll try it. Did that do anything? Please tell me. Oh, it did! It did! Woohoo! I really like how it's so far, the puzzles, because they're logical. I appreciate that. So let's see what we can find out from the office of the guy. Cat UltraView module. Pros. Popular module. Sell well. O'Neill. I don't know. Best program in store. Torch. It gives us a torch. Good. Cons. Potential security lift. I don't care. Extra. Oh, it's more draining for the battery maybe. Okay. Well, let's get the battery. And what else? So where is this module, by the way? See if we can find it somewhere here. I want to make sure. Is this... Oh, there is a recording. Let's listen to it. Good game.
I shouldn't be recording this.
No?
When I returned from the perimeter check, a Type 5 escorted me directly to the ASN. No explanation, and definitely not protocol. They'll bury it. I know they will.
They'll bury it.
I know what I saw, but what was that? That thing sprouting from the body?
Uh-oh. Sounds like aliens.
Kay, get the footage. Make a copy. Don't let them hide it.
Cool. All right. Okay, so that's lore, which we always like lore. But where is this module thing? Let me see if I have to click stuff. Or maybe it's from here. Maybe it's a software update. Let's see. John Cooper office. We need to use this to open the shutters over there, right? So let's see the email first. All right. From, let me see. Hi, John. That was pretty big. Did you get the perimeter check alert? Okay. There are a few emails here. Cool stuff. So they had a perimeter problem. Hey, Coop's still up for drinks late, don't care. Hey, Lee, they're talking, thank you, my shift. I'm just checking to see if there are codes. But I don't see any security codes, but we should be thorough. Because they might be telling us. Okay, no codes that I can see. Alright. So let's move to door. Alright, yeah, so there is a mall exit that we can control. Oh, goodness gracious. Playground, and the robot was there. So these are actual cameras. They work. So mall exit and playground. So playground, I would do playground first, to be honest. We opened it. So now we need to run it. Oh yeah, I can see it open. Can I also open this or it says closed door. So this one is open, I guess. Yeah. No, now it says open door. Maybe it was a... What happens if I click it? Error. So we can't open the mall. Let me test if I close this. I want to see if it's a energy consumption problem. So now that this is closed, does it allow me to open it? No, there is still an error. So we need to fix the mall exit some other way. So what we're supposed to do now is just open the playground, which is the light blue room. I can see it opening. I'd say we run for it, guys. My door is always open for you. Appreciate that. Yeah, okay. So good. Media. Play it. Let's go. Uh-oh. Hiding from the robots? Yeah. Yeah, you better hide. Run for your life. Thank you for the happy birthday, Judy. And you're done for it. You're done for it. Okay, cool. Alright, so this was the media. And the only other thing I want to do, because we have control over that door, so we need to go and check it, of course. The only other thing is this. I hope I'm not missing this upgrade. Maybe they're just telling me about it, but this is not where you get it, because I mean this room has already given us quite a lot of access to stuff. So alright, I guess I clicked everywhere. Yeah. Unless, do you think the ultraviolet mode is one of these buttons? Because it says UV here. Oh, I did something. No module selected. Oh, I did something. Maybe I should have just clicked stuff. Alright, this is the one we know. I freaking love this. So what if I do this, and then I push... I'm just trying things, guys. No, I do think we need to find out... What is this? Should I click it? I don't know what I did. Okay, that's just turning on, turning off. Well, probably that is how you activate the other module, but you do still have to install it, is my guess. Okay, anyways, what I'm gonna do now, we'll come back. We'll see if we missed something here, but what I'm gonna do now is what I know. The devil I know, meaning we need to figure out a way to reach the light blue room safely and enter that now open space. Yeah, no, this is just turning on and off. Let's try that. That's what I'm gonna try. That's the mission, guys. That's the plan. Have a look. Any robots here? Can't hear them. Alright, so what's the fastest way? Let's have a look from here so I get... I'm trying to have like walls behind me so I know they can't creep on me. Do you think I should just run it? There you go. I'm gonna try and there we go. Try and go this way. Hopefully it's not smart enough to try. I'm just gonna run it this way. And then this. Oh, he's exactly right there. How the fuck up? I swear the way they activate. Now what? I need to lose him. Oh, this way. Ooh, quick. That's what you get, bastard. Holy moly. Yeah, you better leave. I'm so glad that he can't just open it. Man, that was great. That was fantastic. Maybe I should just click stuff. Yeah, that's me, alright. Okay, what is this place? There is so much that I still need to explore out there, but first, let's have a look at this area, because it kind of looks like a safe spot. Electronics. O'Neill's. Is this where we get the final price cut? Oh my gosh, this is electronics, alright. I would definitely buy one of these CRTs. 100%, that's a lot. I don't know why they only... Look! Is that a boombox? Yep. Cool. 80% off, guys. Metatron approved. Do I play instruments? Yes, I studied 10 years of piano. Alright, they're selling a cat. Oh, this is it. Ultraviolet. Got it, guys. Upgraded. That's nice. We got it. Alright, we need to test it now. Oh, that's where you test it. Ultra View Demo Area. So, let's try it. So how do I do it? Cool. And then this. Yeah. And now what do I do? What do I do? Wait a second. Enable the ultraviolet mode, then press and hold the trigger to see the message below. Wrong button. Okay, wait. I thought I had activated it. Is this it? Yes, and then I need to select the module, right? Okay, my bad. I just shot it. Oh, look at that, man. Congratulations. 10% off. Of course they're gonna... of course they're gonna do that. Man. This is gonna be cool. So there is a lot that you can do with this tool. It's just that it takes getting used to it. So I thought that this needed to be connected. Instead, this turns it off. Yeah. A little counterintuitive, to be honest with you. But we can use the discount code, so let's get back to regular for now, and then we'll test it whenever we feel that there is the need for it. Alright, what have we got here? Batteries. Okay, so it's not too bad. the situation, and we need to connect here to save, and then we'll have a look at this. All right, great game so far. I'm really invested. All right, so now we need to connect wireless. Cool. What have we got? Save. Progress saved. Do you ever mess with synths or just pure piano? Just pure piano. I studied classical music. Alright, so how are our tasks doing? We completed the original security one and the elevator code, sorry, and this one. We completed these two. Why is the ultra view module in progress? What else do I need to do? The ultra view module has a backlight function. It might help me uncover things. Okay, so we need to... How do you activate that? Alright, so let's take this. Activate the module. How do you use the backlight? Wait a sec. Oh, this is the light, isn't it? I guess. But I don't see anything. Wait a sec. I'm trying to figure this out. Like this. I think you can use it like this. Yeah. Sort of. Right? Okay. Does that count as complete? Let me see if that counts as complete. We need to test it. I want to be thorough because I don't want to leave stuff and incomplete. It still says in progress, so probably we need to use that backlight function onto something and discover it. Fair enough. So let's see. I did see... What about this? Yeah, like this, maybe. No. Am I even in the right? Let me see. This is connected now, I guess. I just keep pushing things. It has to be this. So how do I distinguish it from this that we did a second ago? Because this one is a click. Doesn't do it though. It's gonna take some practice here. Let me think. What model is selected now? Maybe it's the button? Trying to figure this out. So this gets back to... Yeah, this is just shooting, right? This is just shooting, I think. And then this is... And this? Yes. I just don't know what... Oh, yeah, it's working. Yeah, you see? It works. Okay, so I got it. And then instead... But it also gives the light, right? That's the light function. So I don't know why it gives it as incomplete. Maybe we need to go to... Or not. What happened? Why did that close? Because I thought there was a dark area outside. Oh, this is scary. Alright, how do we reopen this? Let's see. Nothing ever goes smooth, am I right? Thank you for the happy birthday, Starborn. Appreciate that. The game is routine. So, how do we fix this? Maybe this. Door. It's locked. And it wants a code. Todd Lancer Office. Okay. Todd Lancer Office. Nothing is simple, am I right? Perhaps from this. Let's see. We'll try connecting wireless again. Black light, not backlight. Oh. How do you do it? Can you receive my messages? Yeah, I can see it, Laura. What's a black light? I think that's the one, right? UV, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, I just don't know why it tells me ultraviolet view. You're right, black light function, it might help me. Oh, so I probably have to uncover something. I thought that just seeing that screen would have given me the mission completed, but okay. So anything we can do from here? Database? No. Do you think it's still the same elevator code? We can try that. 2385. I'll try that. 2385. I'm gonna try it. Probably not, but it's worth a try. Or yes. Unauthorized. No, it's not the code, and I don't think it's my ID. 5664. I'll try it. Probably not. Please wait. Unauthorized. No. So there are a lot of codes that we need to find, by the way. I probably have to like click stuff and read it. But right now I'd like to know how I get out of this. Probably don't need this right now because I'll save again. One moment, phone call. One moment, please. 1 second. The baby's crying, and my wife doesn't know why, so I'm gonna go check on the baby, and I'll be right back. Thank you. My son says hi in his own way, which is very loud. So, anyways, yes, no, I don't know what it is. I think it's either he's really hungry again, like we're fattening that baby up, all right, or if he's having a little colic, maybe something like that. Anyways, I was thinking of streaming until 6:30, anyways. So I think I will suspend the stream now, so I can also go and we can swap, and then I can finish feeding him with the little bottle, and yeah. But I do appreciate, guys, you being here. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. That was great. And also, this game is fantastic. I'm glad that we actually suspended at a save spot so we can continue it. I'm definitely going to keep playing it because it's fun. This is a good game. I'll be honest with you, a little less robot chases I would have preferred, but they do. It's good because I had to figure out a way around. So that was an interesting challenge right there. I think I'm just in the walking simulator phase of my life anyways, rather than action and stuff like that. Very atmospheric. Yeah, that's what I liked the most so far. I really love the setting. It's a very good game. I mean, definitely I'm the kind of audience, 100%. So once again, thank you for the birthday wishes. It was great spending the time with you guys. I really appreciate that. And everyone on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. And I will see you on the next stream, which is going to be tomorrow. I have a pizza party, believe it or not. I'm throwing a pizza party in my house tomorrow with a bunch of friends. So probably not tomorrow. I will post as regularly though. We'll post regular videos, which means Odyssey and then Sunday regular videos. I still don't know if I'm gonna post 1 or 2. I'm trying to post 2 videos a day. I don't know if you noticed that. And then next week we'll resume streaming, possibly Monday. But thank you again for your time, guys. Really appreciate. And I will see you on the next video. Make sure to leave comments and don't be Muppets. All right, I'm going to suspend Rumble first in 3, 2, 1. Bye, Rumble, people. Then I'm going to suspend YouTube. And last, we do Twitch because it's the, you don't need to know the reason. It's a technical. So we're going to suspend YouTube. Thank you so much, number one. So really appreciate. Have a good one.